It is Saturday, June 19th, 2021, and we are live on the HermitCraft Season 8 server. Let's go ahead and hear a tune or two. I wrote the lyrics, my brother Sean performs them. Here we go. This one's a favorite of mine called Deep into Undermountain.
One evening as the sun went down and our cooking coals were glowing, down the path came a party hiking, and they said, folks, we're all going. We're yearning for a portal far away in a tavern full of shouting. So join us, friends, and let's descend deep into Undermountain, deep into Undermountain. There run dungeons hot and cold, where the monsters surge and pushes, and the youngest runes are old, where the mimics all lie waiting, and the goblin werebats roost, all the wisps and wasps and the mezzo-lost, the hidden pit where we'll all plummet deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain, all our blades will sing like choirs, as our arrows strike like drum beats, and our green flame pops and pyres. Our barbarian will stomp a brood as the rogues dance shadow play. Oh, we're sworn to go at a great tempo. We'll chant our spells as we now delve deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain, you'll always find new gear, and your old mundane accoutrement can be handed down, don't fear. The magic items you'll attune and the artifacts you'll find. There's armor with gems and weird potions and a propeller hat that lets you ascend deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain, the mad wizard stood gates so folks can open portals. He left clues to activate. He has a thing for puzzles and he likes to throw his voice. We're going to delve to where he dwells, to the lowest tower, to seek his power deep into Undermountain. I'll see you there, the lowest lair, deep into Undermountain. A girl who will mine for her diamonds. I want a girl who can sort a chest. I want a girl with shears that cut and swords that burn through zombie flesh. I want a girl who knows world generation, who crafts furrows and times her attack. She's modding her community. She's flying through the air. She's smelting out impurities and feeding her cat. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. Who logs in early. I want a girl who plays till late. I want a girl with unobstructed creativity, who uses a tripwire to ruin your day. With shulker boxes organized and lustrous, in a tone that will torch you like desert grass. Who crafts furrows and times her attack. She's smelting out impurities and feeding her cat. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron.
whose shield is emblazoned. I want a girl with good enchantments. On some server we will meet incidentally. We'll start to talk as we shoot skeletons. She wants a spawn with biome convenience. She wants a spawn that's in good repair. She's changing her end from wither to dragon. She's trading her archery for a trident that's self-repairing. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron.
Wait, that's not the right opening theme song. I know better than that. Here we go.
The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind flow downstream. Spread out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us! Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. I dug this pit. I knew this was here. I just couldn't keep it in mind. You know, sometimes when you're excited about things, you start going like, whoa, I'm gonna go hang out with all my friends. And then you're like, I'm also gonna wander into a pit mindlessly because I'm so excited about hanging out with all my friends. And anyway, what I was gonna say is that tonight, I'm Joe Hills, broadcasting live as I always do from Nashville, Tennessee, and y'all are my live streaming audience. Welcome, everybody joining us in the Twitch chat, in the YouTube chat, and in the Discord chat. Also, I gotta say, before we get going, let's see who's online right now. Cub Fan, Etho, Gemini Tag, Jevin. Dang it, Q is my not inventory, it's my friend inventory. My friend inventory list. Yeah. Corrales, XB, and then Corrales' camera. If you have not checked out Gemini Tay and Pearlescent Moon, our two newest hermits, y'all need to check them out. I tried to get them as much as I could into my first episode. Awesome, awesome folks. We've been hanging out a lot behind the scenes to get ready for the season. I am so excited that y'all are get to see more of them. Also, before we get anything else going, I need to say thank you to Matthew Lavis for the first tip of Season 8 streaming, for 100 even, who writes, the first huzzah. And then also, Pedal Brass tipped 20, who says, let's get this season started. Grow Hills. So thank you very much, Pedal Brass and Matthew Lavis. I've got a few things to explain. If some of you have never seen a Joe Hills stream before, tips are always welcome, both via YouTube Super Chat and via paypal.me/Joe Hills. I linked paypal.me/Joe Hills in both of the chats. I don't post it in the Discord chat because I don't need to shake those people down. They're already supporting me. But anyway, there's nothing like a fun shakedown. If you haven't seen my first episode yet, because you've been watching everybody else's, I don't want to spoil anything, but Corrales, Tango, and BOO did try to attack me here and shake me down for some diamonds earlier. And it was pretty fun. I hope y'all check out that first episode. Let's go ahead, though. If you haven't seen a Joe Hill stream before, you might not realize that every time we hit a tipping milestone, the face camera gets bigger. So we just hit 6 milestones, so let's go ahead and process those. Here's the first one. Please direct your attention down here to slot 7, which is kind of busy. I try to keep that slot open, but right now, early game, we don't have any shulker boxes or anything yet. So anyway, it's time to say, howdy y'all, Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee, dee-da-dee-da-dee-dee-dee. Boom! Face camera expansion number 1. Thank you, Matthew Lavis, for that, and for these next 4 as well. Number 2, it's time I grew. I don't know. I try to do funny rhymes, but like they often don't rhyme and they're rarely funny. So expansion number 3. I'm taller than that tree over there. I'm looking toward the tree. I know how green screens work. Dee 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 dee. Alrighty, so there's expansion number 3. Thank you again, Matthew Lavis, for that. Number 4. Grow some more. Do 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 do. And now that y'all are used to seeing that money go straight to my head, let's get these chains out, because things are about to get a little spectral up in here. Like Jacob Marley, these chains I've forged in life are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below. Enter the Joust. Boom, 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 boom. As you know, it would be completely unfeasible for the camera to just keep growing indefinitely without, some accommodation being made to be able to see the game. So at this point, each additional face camera expansion will be accompanied by a corresponding drop in what I like to call Joe-pacity. So here we go. We've got one more. That was all 5 of Matthew Lavis's milestones. Thank you again, Matthew. And Pedal Brass tipped 20. So here we go. Expand. Joust. Do. And that lowers our Joe-pacity now to 80%. So thank you very much, Pedal Brass. Now, I am going to take these chains off because I hope to do some recording. And I don't want to have the chains in the recording. If you've never seen a Joe Hill stream before, another thing you might not know is when I say I'm recording in front of a live streaming audience, I'm actually about to start recording my next episode. I have, basically, if you ever see one of my episodes, when I yell time skip, or like you notice that like I accomplished something between episodes where I went and gathered a bunch of materials and stuff. All that material gathering and all that stuff during the time skip is when I'm hanging out here with the chat, which is super fun, and I love it. It's one of my favorite parts about streaming is hanging out with y'all. The YouTube episodes are great too. Like they're a way that I really feel like I can condense and express what I'm trying to do artistically in a meaningful, short way. But this is all the parts that go into it. And so when the camera is on, this is me hanging out with the chat, just chilling out, getting stuff done between those segments that we record. But then when I turn the camera off, I'm going to kind of ignore the chat for a little bit. I'm still kind of skimming it, but my focus is really on like getting that video, Like if you ever saw like a taping of Full House or Family Matters, they would film these shows in front of a live audience. And so the audience gets to watch people set up the scene, but then when they say quiet on the set, action, they actually record the show for this audience. And part of the reason they do it for an audience is when you are recording or taping something like that in front of people, as an actor, as a creator, you get this energy. The hardest part of season 8, episode 1, was that none of y'all were there to see me recording any of it. I mean, we put a ton of work into that episode. I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of the music. My brother killed it on the music. I'm so proud of the cool architectural stuff that Pearl came up with. Like, I'm so proud of everything. But even though I put a lot of effort into all that stuff, what made it hard was not having an audience there while I was recording it. Because getting the energy of doing something live with an audience is so hard to capture when it's just, you doing stuff in a room alone. Also, Chris Brops just tipped another 20, who says, thank you for all you do and all you give to us. Here's to a successful season 8 for you. And then Evelyn McDonald tipped another 5 before I could even do the face camera expansion. And then I see some PayPal tips are starting to roll in, so I'm going to get to those next. Expand. Joust. Do. Lowering that Joe-pacity now to 70%. Okay. So, yeah, I am so glad y'all are here tonight. while we get this going. Okay, so the first 2 PayPal tips that just rolled in. Rebecca tipping 26 says, first episode was a blast. Well, boom, the first 15 of that's 1 milestone. Then the next 11 puts us 9 away from the next face camera expansion. So let's go ahead and process this. This is the most obnoxious size we get to all night. So luckily we'll probably blow right through it. Expand. Wow, my voice. Expand. Joe. Do. I did not sleep a lot last night. I took a lot of naps today, and I had a lot of caffeine. But thank you very much, Rebecca. That puts us 9 away from the next face camera expansion. Oh, and a tip just rolled in from Nolan, who says, loved your first episode today, Joe. Here's to a great season 8. And then that leaves us 9 away from the expansion after this one. So here we go. Expand. Just. Do. Manatee Gag says, some wrestlers expressed how it's difficult to work in front of nobody during the pandemic because they can't get the feedback they're used to. Yeah, it's so, even though I'm not reading the chat like 100% of the time when I'm in recording mode, just knowing that y'all are watching this live, knowing that I have to have that energy is something that really impacts how I perform. It's and even though I'm aware of that, and I could try to overcome that, it's just easier to do it knowing that people are watching. Okay. Sorry, trying to stay hydrated. Ooh. It is a bit hot out there today. Okay, I did actually get outside of it today in between watching a ton of my friends' episodes. So, okay. I think that what we want to do for this second episode is we want to go to the flower forest that Cleo and I are settling together and set up our first flower shop. And the reason we want to do that now is because on Monday, we're going to do a huge Hermits Helping Hermits stream, which honestly, by the way, Hermits Helping Hermits is one of my favorite types of streams to do because we get a bunch of people online and really lean into the proximity chat thing. Our Hermits Helping Hermits theme on Monday is going to be all about connecting the different areas of the continent to each other and making sure that it's not necessarily easy to get places because we still don't have elytras and we won't for a while, but that it's easier. And so if people are going to be visiting our flower forest, Cleo and Maya's base area for the first time, we want to make sure that we have a little flower shop or something, set up, maybe just a flower stall or a cart or something initially. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what that looks like. So what I want to do, though, is I want to record just kind of rolling through here and maybe... So people are taking stuff. That is great to see. Stuff is getting took. So let's maybe do a thing where I come in and I refill some of this to kind of unify the first episode with the next episode. So before we start recording, I think I'm gonna harvest some of the crops here. Zycadelics, please don't yell in all caps. That is against the rules. Yeah, I am also the only moderator here because I pay my moderators, and so I only hire them for games where I can't look at the chat. Minecraft, I can look at the chat, so it's okay. Jez1226, tips 25, who says, loved episode 1 today, greatly appreciated the Nether Roof mapping and the Season 7 world download. I'm so glad, Jez. That first 9 of that 25 is going to get you a face camera expansion, and that puts us 4 away from the one after that. So here we go. Uh-oh. Let's go to bed first. Okay. Here we go. It's time to expand. Jost. Do. This is the phase that Vin Shoken calls T. Joe Eckhilsberg, which is a great Gatsby reference, which is kind of like being a great Gats father. I don't know if that works. Joshua, thank you for tipping 10 via PayPal. That is going to put us $6 past our next expansion target. So here we go. Expand. Also, I should probably get in the bed. Jost. Do. This area is not secure at all. We're going to lower that opacity now to 32%. And once again, for anybody watching. Tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. So, Cub, Etho, Gem, Jevin, XP are all online. Okay, so, once again, we want to kind of gather some of these plants here. I'm not sure if this is worth doing on camera for the opening part. Now, did X actually, for the villager breeder, he needed to give them carrots. Does he have like a chest here where he puts the carrots? I think okay, so one thing we're going to do, and maybe this does go on camera, is we'll record putting a chest down there. Nah. Oh, this was something that didn't really get into the episode prominently. I kind of did this in the background. Well, you might have caught it in the time lapse. I swapped out the materials on this just to see what it looked like while Pearl was putting the finishing touches on the roof. Because, like, there was no way that I could be up there and not be wrecking whatever her progress was at the same time. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see. No, I don't have Cash App. PayPal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat are the two ways that folks can tip and have it affect the stream. Okay, so you know what? Let's,
Joe!
Whoa! Cub!
Hey, man, how's
Hey!
it going?
Great. Sorry, you sound nothing like Hypno, but I got 2 hours of sleep last night. So, like, my brain is like, whoa.
How's it going, man? How's it going?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. How'd your first episode go?
Not bad, not bad. I got a lot of carrots. You need some carrots here? Just take
Oh.
some. I have way too many.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
one thing I
stack,
don't
so-
have is a lot of inventory space, so I think they all probably felt, oh no, I actually picked them up. Wow. I guess I had some carrots already.
Okay, cool.
But, yeah,
cool.
thank
Hey,
you.
I'll give you... I've been to the end recently. I got a couple extra ender pearls. Thought you could use those as well.
Oh, those are actually killer.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's awesome, man.
Cheers, man. What are you up to right now? You planting some stuff, getting some food still, and
Yeah, so I'm about to start recording episode 2. My plan is to gather some crops to refill the egg kind of before I head over to the flower forest. I don't know if you saw where Cleo and I are settling.
yeah, I did. It's pretty far south, right?
Yeah, there's actually, I built a tunnel through the portal here. So is your base over here?
It's actually this direction. It's to the northeast.
Gotcha. I don't know, like, obviously we're going to work more on the portal system on Monday or whatever.
Is that what we're doing for the Hermits Helping Hermits? I wasn't quite sure.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
that's the current. Of course, it's always in flux because
Yeah.
us. But yeah. So if you need to get to Cleo and my area, you can go right down there. It's basically a straight shot tunnel, no branches or anything.
Is this hooked up to? Let's see. This.
As far as I can tell, most of these other things. Okay, so I've been marking the ones that are dead ends. Okay, somebody actually did connect this to the end portal now, it looks like. But originally...
Incomplete path and portal.
Yeah, so originally when I went down here, it just turned into... It was just like, oh, here's a bunch of lava. And I'm like, well, I'm glad I walked this. This is footage I'm no longer going to include in my episode. So I just put a hazard sign, though, because it's real easy to fall into a bunch of lava if you're not paying attention down that way.
Perfect. Okay, so yeah, we're starting to connect up stuff, but yeah, we'll probably make it a little bit more official on Monday, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say though is I'm hoping to get a die cart, like colors, flowers and stuff. So if you need colors for any projects, you can stop by Cleo and my base, and hopefully we'll have some sort of interim flower shop going on.
Okay, great. That's awesome. This is nice, dude. Yeah, this is really cool. I think mine is probably hooked up to this. I'm hoping. I'm just gonna run through here and see real quick.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm curious myself because I have no idea.
I'm hoping it is, but yeah.
And the nice thing about doing it this way is that you're ahead of me and can, find any lava pockets or anything.
Yeah, in case somebody might add a block they weren't supposed to or something.
Yeah, I'll let the guy with the heavy armor do the exploration.
Yeah, this looks like it hooks up. So yeah, it hooks up to the fortress too and stuff up there.
Oh.
So.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, there's a fortress. Yeah, I still got to go get some nether wart at some point.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's
sure. I think there was still some in the fortress over there, so you might want to check that and see if you have some still left.
I might want to actually put armor on or something for that. Like I said, I'm kind of like between getting episodes going.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
This is great though. This is good work so far. Labeling things, that's always something that I don't really do that well, and other people don't do that well. Oh God! Oh man! Hold on. Let me get this guy for you.
Thank you.
There we go.
Yeah, I do have an axe if I need it, but oh, there he is.
Nice.
But yeah, it's not. I just started. I put 1 or 2 signs in, and it looks like people are actually following my example. That's amazing. I'm not used to that.
Yeah, this is great. This is great. Here, I'll help out here a little bit. I'll help out here. Certain death. There we go. Don't go in the lava. That's what that means.
Yeah. See, I'm worried that people are gonna think that means like don't go to my
down
flower
your
shop.
path?
Yeah. So yeah, this can be the certain death.
Perfect. Nailed it.
Dang it! Caps lock is my push to talk, so it makes writing signs annoying.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh, okay. There's a guy coming from above.
Oh yeah.
RKO him. Yep.
Yeah. Be careful. I tried to mine up there, and there is a lava fall waiting for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll try to avoid them and head back to the overworld. Actually.
Yeah, I need to do the same actually. But yeah, oh, thanks for stopping by. I realized talking while we're in the portal isn't a good plan because once we switch dimensions,
Sweet.
it loses procs. But anyway, thanks so much for the ender pearls and for the carrots. Appreciate it, man.
Looking good. Looking good.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you saw, but you're in the post-credits scene of my episode. So even if you don't have time to watch everything else, because I know people dropped like 12 hours of episodes today, check out like the last 4 minutes of mine, and I think you might be.
Yeah, we'll do.
It just worked out well. So
cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome. I'll do that for sure, Joe. Yeah.
Cool. Catch you later, man.
All right, man. Later.
Okay. So, let's see, folks. I am still in process on getting ready to start this next episode. Well, let's see what is next. Okay, so we'll take some of these extra carrots that Cub provided, and actually, do we have enough to make? Yeah. Boom. Okay, great. I'm glad people are taking some of the potatoes. In order to get these cooked, I'm going to go ahead and actually throw these in here. Let's see. Did I have... So this is part of the fun of the streams as opposed to the episodes, is you get to watch me do inventory management. Yay. Okay. So we're going to put 4 of these. You know what? Let's be more efficient than that. Let's put 2 and 2 there. And then we can put the iron in with that. I actually probably should make some real equipment and stuff at some point, because I have the stuff to make iron armor and boots at this point, chest plate, all that. But like, I hate that it detracts a lot visually, but I should still wear it. It's like, because it's safer. Yeah. We'll put it on for now, because we might do something dangerous. But, what's the dangerous thing? I don't know. We'll find out. Ray McKay says, who's online, Joe? Cub fan, Gemini Tay, I Jevin, Joe Hill says, XB Crafted, and Camera Alice. I do read the chat, Jean, or Jean. Probably Jean, because that seems like a Polish last name, not a French last name. But welcome to the stream. Hey, Namvada Banana. Glad you could join us. Yup. Guardian King says, your face close-ups are hilarious. Why, thank you. Oh, people have a lot of questions about when we will be done setting up the stream. I actually get asked that, like, all the time. So much that I actually have a song for it. Play that while I sort out my inventory.
Make sure they're bright and gleam. Title and tweet, pour water, tank top and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the stream, and so I'll pause folding and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before lay our head down and dream. I'll say that's us too, y'all. Joe Hill's from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin? Gadgets, items, and chest tools breaking. Pickaxe and poof while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. Then I'll click crafting quick, anvil time, enchant pick, then I'll replace the books in random chests with care. I'll tour my winery, I know there's blocks somewhere, and then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swears, not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode. I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
So there we go. We can take down that setting up stream now sign. And the stream is now set up, which it actually is. I normally leave that up basically until I'm ready to actually start my first kind of recording segment. And I feel like we're getting close. We've got the farms checked. We got the stuff we need cooking over here. We just got to wait for that to go. Hey, please don't yell in all caps. Also, I see in YouTube we have a tip rolling in from Mother of Corgis who says, it's almost July. Season 8 hype. Well, thank you, Mother of Corgis. That 25. Let's see. We were 14 away from the next face camera expansion. And so then that puts us 9 away from the one after that. So here we go. It's time to expand. OBS does not like it when the camera gets this big. Jost. Do. And here we go. Boom. Lowering that opacity now to 24%. Thank you. Also, Bellberry Blues tips 5. Thank you very much, Bellberry. That puts us 4 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are always welcome via YouTube Super Chat and paypal.me/JoeHills. Bellberry Blues actually asks a question, too. I'm new to HermitCraft. What are you planning to do for a starter house? Starter house is something that I have some ideas for, but I think what I want to do this time is actually kind of use my starter house as an excuse to visit other people's starter houses. So I think what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to give everybody else a day or two to kind of get their starter houses done, and then I'm going to ask them to give me a tour of their starter house and then steal different ideas from the different people that I visit and kind of make something out of that as a result. And it'll either be hilariously beautiful or hilariously terrible, but I think that that'll be fun. But I need to give everybody else a chance to get their starter houses to a point where they're comfortable giving me a tour. So that's one of the reasons I'm not starting with a starter house. I'm going to let everybody else do the work and then just ride that draft. Also, MC Pen tips 5, who says, hello, Joe. Well, thank you very much, MC Pen. That puts us $1 past our next face camera expansion target. So here we go. It's time to expand. Just do. Dang it, OBS. Work. OBS, open broadcasting system. There we go. Lowering that opacity now to 20%. Also, we just got a tip rolling in for 12 from Barbara, who says, so excited for the new season. Thank you very much, Barbara, for that. So let's see. That's 9 and then 3. Boom. Putting us 7 away from the next face camera expansion. And then Brandon DeVee with 84. Woo! Thank you very much, Brandon, who writes, happy season 8. Well, let's see. Okay, so the first 7 of that 84 is going to get you a face camera expansion already. And then we'll process the other 77 after that. Expand. Once we get the corner. Just do. And we are going to lower the opacity now to 16%. There we go. Okay, so that was just the first bit. So we got 77 less to process. The first 20 of that brings us down to 57, gives us another face camera expansion. So grow. Oh, hills. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boom boom. Okay, where am I? Where's my eye? There it is. Lowering the opacity now to 12%. We got 57 more to process. So, boom. The next 20 brings us to 37. Grow. Wait, why are people yelling in all caps? That's not good. Don't yell in all caps. Grow hills. Do 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 do. Oh, I hear him. Is that a monster or no? It says pigman. It's fine. Do 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 do. OBS really starts freaking out once the camera gets this big, so the expansions take a little while to process. Because I had to like there was a monster there. That brings us down to 9%. Okay. Then that leaves us with 37 left. Boom. So the next 20 brings us down to 17, and then we got one more face camera expansion, and then we're 3 away from the one after that. Grow. Oh wait, why am I on top chat? Sorry guys if I'm not seeing the spammers. Hills. Do 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 do. Okay. No, I read both chats. Garden. It comes with the moderation territory. All things in moderation. Wait, who's hero of the village? Oh, Etho is hero of the village. For some reason, I thought that was like hovering over somebody, not part of the chat itself. Okay, so there's my eye. Lowering that down to 6%. Okay. And we are $3 away from the next face camera expansion. Thank you very much, Brandon DeVee. So, okay. I think we are ready to start recording. We have the cooked potatoes in hand. Okay. We're going to want to bring, we actually will want some extra cobble. Let's go ahead and make extra cobble tools to put in as well. Okay, so we're going to need axes, pickaxes. I don't want to be making these during the recording, right? So we need 2 or 3 rows of... Yeah, it is now the Eye of Joron, which you can almost not... You'll blink and you'll miss it, or blink and you'll see it. Okay. Oh, Etho is doing raids. That makes sense. To get Ravagers. Gotcha. Etho is very clever in
big farms.
Hey, who is
Joe!
that? Does that sound like Jevin?
Buddy.
Hey, Jeff, where you at?
Where are you at?
I'm on the outside of the egg. Are you inside the egg? Or?
Oh, I'm inside the egg.
Hi.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, I was just on the other side of the wall getting some materials. I'm restocking everything here.
Very nice, very nice. I come here to use the nether portal because I'm about to go mining for XP in the nether.
You are certainly welcome to. I'm also realizing, and I realized this when I was doing this the other day, your volume is a little low. So could you say something for me?
Test. Yeah, I'm.
Perfect.
I'm gonna
I just
you a little bit.
I just fixed it. Yeah. But that was one of the things I noticed in editing. Like, I did an early cut at like 6 o'clock last night. I was like, all the parts with Jevin, I need to bump him up. So
yeah.
Thank you for the opportunity to fix this live, so we'll never have that problem again.
I think that's good. Talking again real fast?
Yeah. Joe Hills.
Perfect. Yes, you sound great, man.
Awesome.
Joe, thank you for all of your hard work on the spawn with the helping the build and getting all the materials, by the way.
Oh, you're most welcome. And, Pearl, of course, did the architecture here. Absolutely nailed it. So I'm hoping that folks check her out. Are you streaming now, or?
I am. I'm live right now. Are you going to be going live in an hour or so?
I actually went live a little bit early because my sleep cycle is insanely wrecked from being up late editing last night.
All right. Well, I was going to raid you, but maybe next time.
Oh no, you can read. I mean, depending on when you end.
Okay. Yeah. If you're still live, I'll definitely raid you then.
Yeah, because I just started now.
Oh. All right. Well, I'm heading to the nether. See you later, man.
Enjoy. Okay, Chris Justice Tips 5. Thank you, Chris, who says, love you, Joe. This has been such a wonderful experience of a day. Thank you guys very much. Well, that puts us at our next face camera expansion. So here we go. It's time to expand. Jost. Do. Lowering the opacity now to 3%, and we are 18 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are always appreciated via paypal.me/joehills and YouTube Super Chat. So yeah, if y'all haven't checked out Pearlescent Moon, let me see if I've got to get it. There it is. YouTube.com/Pearlescent Moon is where you can find her. Pearl worked really hard on figuring out a way to get this together with starting materials, early game stuff, and it looks gorgeous. We are 18 away from the entrance of the Beetlejuice. Then, if you've never seen a Joe Hills stream before, once the face camera hits 0% Joepasty, I switch over to the broken face camera, and things get really weird. We also switched to $50 milestones at that point. So you've been warned. What's my challenge for the season? I'm actually thinking about trying to go the whole season without using a sword. Because I noticed when I was editing the episode that I hadn't used a sword at all. And it would free up an inventory slot, right? So I'm thinking maybe this season I'm not going to use a sword. But I'm not committing to that yet. Is Mumbo doing that too? Dang it. Well, then I can't... I might still do it, but I don't want people to think I'm doing it because Mumbo's doing it. Yeah, I've got an axe that I was using earlier. Oh, but wait, swords might be necessary for using certain farms. Oh, that's a good point, y'all. I didn't think about that. I probably just won't carry one then. Oh, Mumbo's just not killing things. So what I might do is I might have like utility swords, but I think I'm gonna try to keep swords out of my slot 1, because normally, like, since I got Minecraft, I play with swords in my slot 1, and I've been using that for other things. Fayray, Tippin20, who says, loving these proximity chat interactions. Thank you very much, Fayray. That actually puts us $2 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So why don't we go ahead and get somewhere with a decent view? Because I've actually got a little bit of a song that I like to play when we hit this point. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is.
Dear live stream viewers, will you watch my face? It took up your screams and began to fade. It replaced some pixels from a game you like. And this is my job, so I wanna be a webcam expander. Webcam expander. It's off color optics from a broken cam, and some of the chat just throws up its hands. The Jost is beaten for showtime now. It's a heady job, and he wants to be a webcam expander. Webcam expander.
Webcam expander, webcam expander. So, hey, it's me, the Beetlejuice with the Beetlemost here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're excited. I'm gonna be back here in slot 7 for a little bit. You know what? Like I said, Beetlejuice does $50 milestones at this point, so that way we don't spend the whole stream just processing stuff. That's not slot 7. I'm in the wrong slot. But you know what? That's it's good to expect the unexpected. That might be the Tiny Toon Adventures motto, but you know what? You can do that here too. So it's me, the webcam expander, the Beetlejuice with Beetlemost. Let's see. It looks like we just got a tip rolling in from Marcel, who says, "Hey, I'm very often to see you and all the other hermits in the season. Wishing you all lots of love." Well, hey, Marcel, thank you so much. You and all the viewers out there are the folks that we do this for. Glad that you are enjoying the show. That puts us at 22 out of 50, so we are 28 away from the next face camera expansion. So here we go. Let's see. We are going to go ahead. I think we're basically ready to start the recording. We just needed to finish making the tools. Then we're going to get going on that. Boom. So we need 2 more shovels, it looks like. Boom, boom. And we needed another pick here, and we need 3 axes. So we actually technically need more than this, because I'm going to need some of this stuff myself, I guess. But I haven't really thought any of this through. So let's see. We got baked potatoes. We got... Do we need steak? I didn't really think about I probably should have bred the cows before we did anything else. Let's see. Yeah, Darthworth and I started streaming a little bit early. Here we go. My sleep cycle is way off. And so I was like, you know what? If I don't start now, I might fall asleep. Because I was looking at the clock, and I was like, I really just want to start streaming right now. Because, like, if I take a nap, I won't be awake in time to stream at normal time. And I've got a lot of energy, but I know I'm going to start to fade. So, yeah. Alrighty. So there we go. We can actually go and... Dang it. Let's pick up some of these then. Okay, so we got some leather here. We are going to need leather for a few things. We're going to need leather for signs, for books, stuff like that. Armor. Okay, and we'll get the steak, and we'll go cook that too. Honestly, there's so many cows here. Like, I bred all these myself, so I don't feel too bad about... like, this is my herd. I'm not just, like, killing all the community's cows. I've been breeding these since day one. That was one of those things that didn't really end up in the final cut of the video, was me, like, over here feeding cows. But, okay. 37 steak. That's a good start. The Psychedelic says, Joe, it seems you are not practicing self-care adequately as well as far as sleeping. No, I am not. And, yeah. So, I'm trying to fix that by being able to go to bed earlier tonight. So, I am taking active corrective measures. But basically, there were some things with the episode that I didn't... Oh my gosh!
That was very frustrating.
He just popped in. He just popped in.
I did just pop in.
He just popped in. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. So, if you need food, grab it. Oh, he's gone. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and cook some of this just to get more charcoal for the moment. Yeah, a bit of a jump scare there. Orphaning all cows, making them Batman cows. Okay. I will say that is part of the fun of being over here, is this is the one part of the server that people can jump in on randomly at any time. At any time, people can just jump in on whatever you're doing and surprise you. Okay. So while that cooks, I kind of almost want to go and gather some more clay real quick. Let's make another shovel. Because we're going to need a lot of clay for flower pots, I think. And I think... Wait, swamps have clay in them. Yep, I am live, Leo the Leaf. It's a real thing. Welcome, Katie. Hope you enjoyed whatever episode you did see. Uh-oh. I hear a skeleton. I would like to kill him to harvest his bones. Normally you kill things to harvest their flesh, but not skeletons. Skeletons got them good bones. Well, okay. Oh, here's some clay. Yeah, because we're going to need to make a lot of bricks for flower pots for our little flower cart. So this is a good find. This is, once again, if you're not used to the pace of a live stream versus an episode, I'm doing all the little things that I don't want to do during the episode now. I'm gathering clay, I'm baking the steaks, you know, all this stuff. Okay, so, yeah, gotta get them fresh bones. Oh. Well, I told Leo that I'm live. If Leo chooses not to hear that, that's a selective hearing issue. Wait. Is that sand over there, or is that more clay? It is more clay. Maybe not in exactly the part that I thought was going to be more clay, but hey, I'll take it. I am a little disappointed bundles didn't make it into the game because, like, being able to have an early game shulker thing would be cool. Uh-oh, we're not picking these up. Let's make sure we get them all. Don't want to be wasteful this early in the season, especially. Jam Hopsy says, any hermits in particular you like to do more content with this season that you weren't able to in Season 7? You know, there's a lot of folks in England and Europe that my daughter's school schedule made it hard for me to do collabs with throughout the year. And so now that it's summer, I should be able to hopefully record more during the day at a Euro-friendly hour. And I think that that's going to help a lot. Let's get rid of these sticks, honestly. I don't think I need these sticks that badly. So, like, I'm looking forward, even though Cleo is the person that I probably collabed with most last season, I'm looking forward to being able to collab with Cleo more. But I'm hoping to do stuff, like with this spawn egg, the idea was that, like, there were ways for quick interactions with everybody. And so, like, visiting people in their starter bases in an upcoming episode is doing a little starter base thing is a way to kind of do a lot of little quick interactions. I'm trying to find little ways to interact with everyone more frequently rather than trying to be like, oh, what's a plan that I could do to hang out with Impulse for 25 hours or something, right? Like trying to turn, like I'm trying to have, you know, it's the beginning of the season, so what I want to have is a lot of small goals. Uh-oh, that's my alarm to remind me in case I woke up to go do the to go do the stream. Hey, I see we have a new Patreon patron. Just so you know, I have to process those invites manually to get you onto our server. So that won't happen usually until the next business day. But yeah, folks who are interested, I do have a Patreon server. We actually just started our server refresh for our vanilla SMP. I'm using the same seed as HermitCraft, so I had to wait until HermitCraft went live so I could do that publicly. Because, you know, obviously that was secret what the original, or what the seed was going to be until today. But yeah. So we have a lot of folks very excited playing on that server right now. $5 a month gets you on the Discord to chat. $10 a month gets you access to the server for Minecraft gameplay. Zycadelic says Jevin is boneless. So yeah, no sense killing Jevin right now if we're trying to get bones. Good point. Good point. Okay, Daniel says, well done, Joseph, well done. I'm glad you liked the thing. Somebody's... Yeah. Hey, Hunter. Yeah, go enjoy the episode and come back. Honestly, like, this is a pretty chill stream for the most part. We're doing a lot of, like, basic resource gathering, smelting, you know, just getting stuff set up stuff. I could have sworn that I had more birch, like, wood, but maybe I don't. Oh, I get interrupted, I guess. Okay, I intended to chop down more of these birch trees, and I got interrupted. That's what it was. Aviva Kitty says Jevin canonically does have bones. Thank you, Aviva. I actually would not have known that. I learned so much. Yeah, it's a spawn egg. It's a Minecraft spawn egg, but it spawns hermits instead of mobs. Get it? Pearl is very smart. So what I actually need to do is to get this entire, like, kind of area cleaned out. Probably no sense in putting just one of those there. Was Scar on earlier? Or no, he wasn't. No, okay, yeah. So if somebody enters and rejoins, sometimes they're just closing the game so they can, like, do something in replay mod. So it's kind of rude to greet him every time. Okay. It's weird seeing no green glass pane. Yeah, I don't have a lot of inventory space at the moment. Sorry. Okay. So we'll get the cobble offloaded into here. If you turn bricks into a 4x4 of bricks, fine, Scar. Good evening. Hold on. Good evening. Good evening and good times be upon you and your head, Scar. There we go. See, now Scar is getting greeted. Good greetings with Scar. Good greetings for Scar. You know, Team 4 Scar over here. It's upon your... Well, see, the good times upon your head are the hat. I actually brought it back around. The tiny hat upon your head is named Good Times. So so some of y'all are really into Minecraft lore, and Scar didn't want to reveal this, but I'm going to blow it for him because I think it's silly. The name of the hat is Good Times. So Good Times be upon your head. Good Times with Scar is actually Scar with a hat named Good Times. So there you go, Aviva Kitty. I just blew your mind. Have fun fan arting that. And some of you guys might be like, Joe, I'm not sure that you're allowed to decide what stuff about Scar's hats is canonical. Well, you know what? There's actually a sign over here that says Scar's hat is named Good Times. I hate typing with this pop filter here. So, I mean, you know, there's that. Like that. I don't know what more proof you need if you were going to take a screenshot to put on a Reddit or something. Like, I mean, it's right there. So I guess it's canon now. Scar, you want to call me out for not greeting you? I will make up things about whatever you wear. I don't care. We have a lot of fun here on the HermitCraft server. Okay. Hey, another new $10 patron. Once again, thank you very much. I will process those next business day, usually. Because those are manual invites for the server. If you want to run a good community, don't let a robot let people in. It causes problems. So yeah, I manually have to go in and send everybody a message with an invite, but it's worth it. So thank you for your patience to our 2 new Patreon patrons. Okay, so let's see. I think part of my episode, and this is, once again, for y'all who don't normally watch the streams, part of the stream, too, is me kind of sorting out, like, okay, I know for my first segment, I want to put things in this chest, and then I want to go over there. But then I'm like, how can I make that more engaging? Also, how do I link being over here to being over there? What is the... I've got the portal, you know, but as I'm thinking through it, I think one of the biggest flaws of this building right now is this terrible staging construction area here. This was meant to be temporary, and a lot of things on the HermitCraft server are only temporary if we actually remove them. Fun fact, we constantly forget to remove things. So I'm thinking what I want to do is so when we record the episode, we'll put the stuff in the chests. We'll go destroy that. We'll go destroy the other, or we'll state our intentions to clean up the other chests. I think that I'm actually going to real quickly build a barrel down here for Asuma's breeder to store carrots, because he said he needed carrots for the breeder, and I'm not sure exactly how many he needs, but we can do this off camera. This isn't anything like... I don't want to get inside of there, because that might be canonically important, but we'll just call this carrots. Wait, hold on. We can do better than that. We've got armors or not armor, leather. We got leather here. We can make those fancy, what do you call them? Item frames. Boom. Okay. Somebody says X might have abandoned that. He did and he didn't. He set it up for other people to use, but for other people to use it. So he built a new, if you watch his episode, he started work, he builds 2 villager breeders here, one of which he destroyed to build the second one, and then he started working on another one elsewhere on the server. But you'll have to watch his episode to find out where. But this one will still be valuable for people who are not Asuma. Like, he built this as a public resource. So, we're going to go ahead and leave that there. Okay. You can chuck the carrots at the villagers? Is that how that works? I actually don't know. That's not my thing, really. This is more Asuma's thing. So, I'm just going to leave those there. Will one of the villagers use the barrel as a workstation? Hopefully not. I don't know how that works. Okay. Let's see. Meanwhile, I think these chunks might be just out of range or something. No, that can't be right. The stuff just doesn't seem to grow very fast when I'm not over there. That's okay. Okay, so as long as the... We don't really need this boat right now. As long as the bricks here, these are starting... We'll let those cook. Okay, I think we're ready to start recording the episode. We have the potatoes and these things that we wanted. One thing that I wanted to try doing this season was actually using and I didn't really do this the first episode, but like I kind of wanted to try a clean slate approach to my inventory where it's like I'm basically only carrying exactly what I need for a task if I'm recording. There's no way I will be able to actually follow through on this, but let's maybe try it for this part here. And in theory, that'll force me to be more organized. If you put an item in the barrel, the villagers won't get tied to it. Good to know, Elliot. Okay, so yeah, this is behind the scenes joke. That's correct, Rachel Drake. Somebody already posted the Scar name hat sign on Reddit. Okay, well, I think it's illegal to link things on Reddit for people to upvote. I think that's, or not illegal, but I think it's against their terms of service. 1 second, real quick. I got a cough. Don't worry, it's a chronic cough. I don't have COVID. But okay. Oh, yep. It's canon now because Joe Hill said so. So yeah, I think that I'll get in trouble if I link this with a Reddit. So I'm not going to link it directly, but that is in reddit.com/r/hermitcraft/new. So yeah. Okay. Okay, did you get everything you needed? Thank you, Die Again. Something, yeah, Joe Hills is a HermitCraft lore master. Real Tooth Bear says, you guys are so diligent and industrious with your builds. Very impressed by the first few days. Thank you. Is Scar's real name with Scar? No. It's Good Times is a hat that is with a guy named Scar. Good Times with Scar. This isn't that complicated. I'm pretty sure Scar was stream sniping me when I said that, so he knows. Nobody has to send that to him. Making things canon for other people's lore. That's the Joe Hills difference. When they demand to be greeted, they're welcoming a bit of chaos. Shrapnel says, when are you going to upload your video? I uploaded my video 15 hours ago, roughly. If you want to bookmark it for later, I can find it real quick. Let's see. Pause. Yeah, we don't need the time code on this. Bookmark my F1 for later. Boop. I mean, you could watch it instead of the stream, but, you know, that's your choice. Okay, So I think we have everything we need to start recording. Do we have any overlays still online that we need to deactivate? Let's turn off the face camera. Boom, face camera is gone. Okay. So, where should we start the recording? I kind of like... Ooh, actually... I kind of like the idea of recording starting over here. Because I did do some work on this garden to improve it a little bit. Yeah, and then that frames me between these buildings. There, and the egg. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and start recording. HermitCraft Season 8, Episode 2, Segment Alpha, Take 1, and action. Whoa, that's actually really cool. I don't think I want to do that. That's way too disorienting, though. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And today on the HermitCraft server, I gotta say, we are ready... No, I kind of clipped the ground there. Let's try that again. Take 2. Okay. Big smiles, everybody. And action. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And today on the HermitCraft server, I am excited to leave this spawn egg behind. Yes, like a turtle that has busted out of its shell and is now prepared to go eat pizza and do ninja stuff, I am ready to leave this place behind and move on to my real home, which hopefully will not be a sewer. Although, given my building skills, it definitely won't be as pretty as this egg. Even so, we do have a few chores that we need to do before we go. I realized some of the hermits are actually using this stuff, which is great, but that means I need to replenish these chests with fresh equipment. Got plenty of usage there. Also, the baked potatoes, boom, those have been going like hot cakes or like hot tates. Actually, here's a fun trick. You can take these and just sweep them across like that if you wanna. Boom. We are running out of steaks too. Luckily, I had some of those cooking out back here. This is the big problem though, is before I can leave and, head to my new flower forest area, sometimes hermits have a problem with temporary parts of builds not really getting cleaned up. Like, you see this workbench over here? Pearl was using that. It legitimately was helpful for part of this build, but you know what? We don't need it. And the same goes for these furnaces and chests and stuff. Like, Pearl got all the smooth sandstone she needed. And we can just go ahead and break these, I'm probably not going to break these chests actively, because that's going to cause me a different problem. But I do want to make a point this season of trying to make each space actively more just pleasant. Because, like, at the end of Season 7, there were all these spaces where I was like, oh, I got to clean all of this up. But you know what? Maybe we could just have the space be nice, right away. Maybe we don't need to wait for that. So let's go ahead and run that through there. Boom. Look at that. Steaks and potatoes refreshed. Now, you know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and grab 1 stack of each just because I'm about to travel and will need the sustenance. And this is here for everybody, so including me. Anyway, I figure I better get my armor on to delve into the nether, start emptying these chests, and be on my way. Actually, Pearl cleverly already emptied both of her chests. So really the only person holding us up over here is me with all this nonsense. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my nonsense and be on my way. Time skip. Stop recording. Okay, turn the face camera back on. I feel like that was usable. I'm probably going to have to cut that down some. But, on the whole, not a bad take. Okay, hey, thank you very much to Donna for the 100 Dominican pesos. That comes out to roughly 2 U.S. abacus beads, who says, "Hi there from the Dominican Republic. Excited for Season 8. Well, welcome to the stream, Donna. I am glad to have folks watching the show from all over the world, and thank you for choosing to support the arts. Like, you could watch all 2,000 of my videos, and the ads would probably pay me less than what you just tipped. So thank you for being a stellar member of the community and support me. I appreciate it, Donna. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab... I kind of am just grabbing random stuff at first because we're going to make a few runs. So I'm realizing I haven't figured out where I'm going to put this stuff when I get there, which might or might not be an issue, but yeah. Yeah, my face camera's down here in slot 7. Howdy. Okay. So I haven't really fenced in a lot of this yet. But once again, that's our kind of figuring out some of these tunnels or bridges or stuff is kind of our Monday HHH plan at the moment. So, yeah. Okay. Sorry for the darkness in the tunnel. Did I bring the flint and steel? Nope, that wasn't in the random stuff that I grabbed. But also keep in mind, every time I try to light this tunnel, I would end up getting buried in lava. Which was very frustrating. Because it's like, oh, the footage is pretty much unusable because you can't see anything. And now I'm in lava. Rafi Fallstar says, who else is super excited about the new Hermits? I am! Pearl and Tay are awesome. They were super involved with the planning for the new season. And so we've all been hanging out with them for quite a while now. As we tried to find a good seed and figure out what we want to do and how we want to approach the update and everything. So they are very thoughtful people and great team members, as well as obviously brilliant YouTubers and builders. So I have nothing but good things to say about both of them. Okay, I'm getting all of my alarms are going off. My watch is like pinging me like, hey, you have a stream. Don't forget to start your stream. It's at 9 o'clock. I'm streaming early. I do what I want. You're not in control of me, technology. Okay, so to some degree, it kind of feels like I should build the flower cart somewhere that has a good view, and also move the portal maybe somewhere that has a good view. It seems like in the short term, though, the fewer or the less space that we waste on temporary storage, the better. So I kind of think I'm just going to put my temporary storage right next to Cleo's, and apparently I'm helping her cook stuff by being over here. Hey, it looks like we just had a tip roll in from Angelica de Silva Valente, who writes, hello, Joe. Good evening. Well, hello to you, Angelica. So hyped for Season 8. Can't wait to see what you're up to. Love your content. Thank you. That's going to come out, let's see. So that's 20 Brazilian reals. Let's see. Checking that real quick. That comes out to 4 US Abacus beads, so thank you very much. That puts us 22 away from the next face camera expansion. Appreciate it, Angelica. Okay, so we are going to rest. Oh, the sleep messages are back. Did you see that? Sleep messages are back. That wasn't in episode 1. Okay. It's a good thing we just turned night into day, because apparently we're going to be here for a while. Give me a second to mentally process this. I just checked the PayPal tips. Man, my pillar is not as pretty as Cleo's, just as a side note. And apparently, though Connor 2 just tipped $1,000 US, saying, here's to kick off the new season. So, okay, let's do some math, I guess. Luckily, I've got an abacus. The first 22 is going to be one face camera expansion. So here we go. Expand. Joe. Do. I want to do the Beetlejuice voice, but it's really hard to talk like this when you're smiling, because this voice doesn't really, I can't hold it. My face doesn't hold the voice. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be the $72 what gets us there. So here we go. number. I don't know. We're getting the camera gets bigger when we hit a tipping milestone. Milestones are $50. Okay, so let's see. Here we go. Another 50. That's gonna get us to 120, whatever. So here we go. It's really. I should have done the 22 at the end. I should have done the math better on this, but here we go. It's me. It's the Beetlejuice expanding again. Do 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 do. I can't do the voice while I'm smiling. It's killing me. Okay, so yeah, so we did 22, 72, 122. So we're at 172 then. And I think that's yeah. So even though the Beetlejuice cannot be contained, he can indeed be chained. Y'all have seen that money go straight to my head. But now, like Jacob Marley, who I know, by the way, and that guy has some great stories. He was a total jerk, but he was hilarious about it. Sometimes I gotta wear these chains. I don't know. So at this point, each additional face camera expansion will be accompanied by a corresponding drop in Beetlejuice opacity. So here we go. Do 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 do. That's the Star Wars Imperial March. That's not the funeral. Whatever. It's fine. Okay. So I'm not gonna be doing a good job of keeping track. So that was 4. That was 5. Well, okay. So it's going to be 20 expansions total, because 1,000 divided by 50 is 20. Okay. So I think we just did 4. So here we go. Expand Jost. Do 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 do. We're going to have to start going through these quicker if we want to get done in time to actually play Minecraft. Grow hills. Do 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 do. Lowering the opacity now to 70%. I'm going to start just using the beads on the abacus to keep track of how many expansions I've done, okay? So first we'll flip this over 8 more times. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have individually counted every dollar. But now we're also going to use the abacus beads to track the 15, I think, remaining expansions. So that's going to be the way to do this. I think we have 15 left. So, grow hills. Do, 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 do. Okay, so then we have 14 left. That lowers us to 60%. Expand juice. Do, 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 do. Lowers us to 50%. Okay, 13 left. Going again. We're growing, my friends. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. I don't know what song this even is. Okay. You know what? Part of me thinks I should put on a song while we do this, actually. Do we have, there we go. Bring on the flames. Here comes the legend, the bravest of brave. Fiercer than lions, more southern than you. He's conquered our hearts, and he'll conquer hell too. Joe Hills. Okay. That's Joe Hills. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hills. That's Joe Hills.
I'm headed down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. Yes,
I'm heading down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. I'm heading down to somewhere, God knows where I am. Okay, we've still got 6 of these to go. Here's a dumb song I wrote about Star Trek: The Next Generation, and yeah, like, what else can I play? And here's a song I wrote about being in space. 2 songs about space. Go.
Hey, sucker, that's why Jean-Luc so wallet, lost jaw and white timbers. And Shaka, I see, was on his army. Yeah, Shaka when all the walls fall. But I don't know if Jean-Luc gets these lost jaw and white timbers. They're falling again. Good night, Elytra. We love you. Dathan has left the planet. Send me away via subspace. Beam me a message from home. Cast me a hello in hollow. Tell me I'm not all alone. The corridors are narrow and the rations miss the mark as we fly like Xeno's arrow past the sparkles in the dark. I think of home and what I miss is picnics in the park. Though send me away via subspace. Tap me a line or two. Because though we grow distantly, relativistically, I'm coming home to you.
Dear live stream views, will you watch my face? It took up your screens and began to fade. It replaced some pixels from a game you like. And this is my job, so I wanna be a webcam expander.
Webcam expander.
It's off
Call the records from a broken cam.
and some
From the chat just throws up its hands. The Jost is beetle for showtime now. It's a headed job, so he wants to be a webcam expander. Webcam expander. Webcam expander. Webcam expander. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I actually can't do a good Gomez Adams voice, although we call this Jomez Adams on account of the thing. Also, I want to go ahead and thank Quiet Devious One, old sport, for tipping 25, which on top of the 22 that we already had toward the next expansion, means that we are now 3 away from the next expansion of me, Jomez Adams. This is the worst voice. Though Connor 2 says, just tips 2, who says, don't forget about Q's donation. I got it, but now we are $1. Do I hear $1, $1, $1, $1? Do I hear $1, $1, $1, $1? In order to get the face camera expansion for Jomez Adams out of the bar there. So thank you again very much to the O'Connor 2 for that incredibly generous support of the channel. The O'Connor 2 has been supporting the show for a long time, and you know, it is so great how folks, you know, obviously not everybody in the community is going to be in a place where they can afford to tip and support the show. People like the O'Connor 2 mean you don't have to. I want this show to be free for everybody to watch who wants to watch it. And the folks who are at a place in their life where they can support the arts, they're out there doing that. They're out there making it happen. So yeah, I don't want anybody to see that and be like, oh, I feel guilty, I can't tip. You know what? When you're in a different place in your life a few years from now, support the arts any way you can. You're good. This is for you. The people tipping today are doing this so you can enjoy something. So thank you again, though, Connor. MC Penn rolling in with that final dollar to expand Jomez Adams. That's me. Beyond here. Here we go. Expand Jomez. Do 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 do. I can't. I need to like take a course to learn how to like snap my fingers. I need like little like clappers or something, like, because I can't do it. But that would have been great. So there we go. Lindsay Rodermel tips 2, who says, first stream, so I must see this. Loving it so far. Thank you, Lindsay. That's going to put us 48 away from our next expansion target. Appreciate you supporting the show. Yeah, thank you to everyone for your generous support. I got to say, like, not being able to stream HermitCraft for the last week and a half, like, I was just kind of, like, looking at my, like, expenses for the next month and being like, oh, I'm sure that this will even out over the next few weeks. I wasn't expecting it to do so much evening out tonight. So that's a huge weight off my shoulders. So thank you all so much. Oh, perhaps use the train whistle instead of clicks. Oh, Gomez does like trains. Wait, where's my train whistle? Okay, well, I was reorganizing the room earlier and... Oh, there it is. Let me see if I can get it without knocking everything over. Yeah, so... Yeah, the Jomez Adams using the train whistle is actually pretty funny. I need one of those big big plungers too for explosions. Okay, so what I think I need to do is I need to record me basically saying, you know, Cleo and I still need to lay out where everything's gonna go. In the short term, though, in order to avoid having wasted space, probably the smartest place that I could store my things would be, like, ridiculously close to Cleo. So it's like, so here's Cleo's chests, and then I'll just, like, tessellate my 2 chests, like, directly next to hers, or something. McAdoo says, oh, my bird is always surprised by the train whistle. One of the show openers is a train whistle. Yeah, that's a good point, Joel. Yeah. See, that's the thing, though, is I haven't, like I said, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night because I was trying to get the episode out. So I took a few naps over the course of the day. So I'm not about to fall asleep or anything, but I'm also, like, a little bit like, oh, yeah, something obvious is obvious. Womp. Okay. So one thing I did do right was I did bring some chests. So, yeah, let's figure out where we want to record this next segment. Okay. Oh, no, I don't have Elytra. I can't glide. Okay, so I think what we're going to do... I think the best place to start the recording, because the view from the portal here is pretty poor, I think we want to be up somewhere that we can look down at the portal, but also look out toward the flower forest. And kind of see a little bit of this. Yeah. Wait, is Cleo here? Cleo says, what are you doing in my chest? I'm putting my chest right next to your chests. You can log on and yell at me if you want. What time is it there? It's like 3 a.m. Granted, I was up until 4 a.m. today, and then I set an alarm for 6 a.m. So I'm doing great. But yeah, hey Cleo, glad you're here. Okay, so I'm gonna hit start recording. I'm gonna turn the face camera off, enter in recording mode. HermitCraft Season 8, Episode 2, Segment Bravo, Take 1, and action. Let's see. Having emerged from that portal down there, which clearly we need to move, I can kind of overlook a bit of our flower forest and surrounding terrain. Cubfan actually granted me some ender pearls he picked up on an expedition to the end earlier. He is so industrious, that cub. And so as I'm looking at all this and thinking about where do I want to set up my temporary storage system, I've realized the best place to set up a temporary storage system, you know, when you got this much land to work with, you want to do stuff as optimally as possible. And so when I think,
don't touch my stuff.
I'm not touching your stuff, Cleo.
Don't touch my stuff.
I'm not touching your stuff. Here's the thing, Cleo, I realized that instead of me building a separate area that's going to be in the way when we start our castle village and everything, what I should do is just put my chests as close to your chests as possible here and just dump all my things in it, so then it's not in the way.
Making it awkward, Joe.
It's not in the way. It's just easier. Hey, do you want some ender pearls from Cub?
Yes.
There you go.
I will accept this as a peace offering.
Yay! Peace.
There is no peace.
I
only
know.
war.
I know. So, Cleo, yeah, I figured we'll probably want to start laying all this out at some point, but that seems kind of overwhelming to work on right now. So,
It's a lot, Joe. It's a lot.
yeah. So what I'm planning to do this episode is I wanted to put in a cart that sells flowers and put it like right next to the Ender portal. And since the portal is in such a bad place right now,
Yeah, you need to fix that.
yeah,
It's terrible.
I was going to move it. I wanted to ask your opinion about where we could put it. I don't want it to come out right next to all of our stuff right here because I don't want people getting confused, you know. But let's see. Maybe something that overlooks, you know, or kind of has a good view of the flower forest.
Yeah.
I could start
Put it
clearing
next
out
to the graveyard.
graveyard. Where's that?
Oh, well, it's going to be over here. It's not there yet.
Okay.
It's going to have zombies in it.
Oh, fancy.
So yeah, that tree over there is going to be my graveyard.
Okay, so maybe I'll put it like overlooking the water here, like have the portal come out here, remove a couple of these trees, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good if you can manage it.
Yeah, okay, great. And then, yeah, I figure what I'll do is I'll collect a bunch of the flowers for people to buy. You probably saw that on Monday that they're hoping to get the portals all connected via tunnels and stuff, right?
Yes, I will be there with bells on. Maybe.
Awesome.
I might not bring bells.
Yeah, they're kind of hard to get early game. Got to steal them from a village. So, yeah. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and start getting all of that logistically sorted. And then we can start selling flowers.
Excellent. And I've got another product that can be sold.
Ooh.
Oh, and I found a spider spawner just slightly over in the dark.
Could you
oak
show
forest.
me? Could you show me where the cave is to get like to that mine in your video?
No, it's overland. It's overland. It's this way.
Okay.
Just a little way. There should be a pillar somewhere. There's actually two pillars, but do you see that pillar over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got like a cross on top of it. It's directly underneath that.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's quite a
You have
ways
to dig
out.
down. Yes,
Okay. Cool.
I've claimed it now, so it's ours.
Yeah, we probably really want to start like putting down small builds around the perimeter of our area so that people know not to encroach.
Yes, like fences and
Well, I wasn't
Wall
thinking like
fences.
fences because like a fence you have to do the whole perimeter. But like if you just like start being like this is Cleo's sheep farm, people will be like, "Oh, I can't build past that point because that's Cleo's sheep farm. She's not moving that. There's too many
that's
sheep."
true. That's true. It's far too much effort. Well, I mean, the graveyard's going under that tree, so you know that's the start.
Okay. That sounds great. Well, I'll get to it. I know it's pretty late where you are, so hope you have a
Yes.
wonderful evening. Thanks for popping in, Cleo.
You too. Don't touch my stuff.
I won't. I'm just moving my own. I do need to go back there because I realized I put all the things I needed for the trip back in the. I was trying to be very thorough, emptying my inventory, but like there was all of my food. It's a long walk.
There's I've started breeding cows and stuff, and,
Yeah.
and then my horse is down there.
Yeah.
So, you know, and there's a farm down there that you can raid.
Awesome. I wish I had known that
free to
you
touch
needed
my
a saddle earlier though, because I literally got that in the first minute of going through houses.
Dang it. Feel free to touch my stuff, Joe. That's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, because I saw in your episode you were like, I don't know how much work Joe did for this. I'm like, oh, I've been terrified I was gonna lose this by dying the whole time.
Oh, I was just dying constantly, just going around the thing. That's the thing. Just there are diamonds there. You may have some, but I didn't get a chance to get a lot.
Ah, well, thank you very much. Yeah.
Very welcome.
I don't. Wow, that is. Yeah, that is way
5
more than
hours
I was
mi-
expecting.
5 hours mining for those diamonds.
Jeez. Yeah, I was hoping to
know.
actually do like a whole episode about building like a proper mine entrance and stuff. It's just not as high priority as getting the dyes up for sale because people need
I've
those.
got my mine entrance down there. It's relatively extensive by now.
Oh,
It goes
like
all the way up to that pillar.
it goes from here to that pillar.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
That's my longest mine, and that I only found that because I got lavaed, and then I started digging up,
Gotcha.
and then you know, surprise, caves.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go now.
Well, I
Bye.
appreciate you
Bye.
popping in. Thanks, Cleo.
See you later.
Bye. Okay. Stop recording. Well, we got what we needed out of that segment, y'all. Wow. I was not expecting Cleo to be awake right now. So that worked out super well. This proximity chat is working great. Also, I want to thank NJ Coffee Junkie, who tipped 10, who says, for Louise and the others in the chat who want to tip but aren't in a place to do so just yet. Well, thank you very much, NJ. That puts us 38 away from the next face camera expansion. Whew, I need to hydrate. It is a little bit warmer in here with the jacket on. Oh, hey, Brosephine's here. Hey, welcome, Brosephine. I don't know if you saw, but you and the other moderators are actually in the credits for my first episode of the new season. So feel free to check out that. Even if you only want to watch the last 4 minutes, my brother and I wrote a song that covers what was in the episode anyway, so you don't really have to watch the whole episode. I actually thought about just dropping my first episode just being a 3-minute music video for that song, because I was like, when I first came up with the idea for the end credits rap, I was like, I saw Psycho Gorman did that, which is a really fun comedy sci-fi movie that came out a few months ago. Psycho Gorman did that. I was like, oh, I would love to do that. I should do that for like my season 7 finale on HermitCraft. And then I was like, not as many viewers watch to the end of like the last episode of a series as the first episode of a series. And the first episode is always so chaotic with everybody running around. Doing a rap at the end to summarize it all could be fun. And yeah. So then I started thinking like, man, it's a lot of work to make this episode fit with the rap. Because basically I recorded everything, and before I actually did even close to the final edit, I just reviewed the footage and was like, okay, this is probably going to go in, this is probably going to go in, this is probably going to go in. And basically I decided anything that I'm choosing to include in the rap has to be in the final cut of the episode. And so then I basically was just like, well, why? As I was trying to cut the episode and try to figure out a way to make all those things coherent, I was kind of like, maybe I should just use 5 seconds from each of these things and just have it be a music video, and then it'll save me all the trouble of editing all this stuff together in a cohesive narrative. But I was like, no, I think people want a real video, and like the stuff that happens with everybody talking and stuff is so good. I was like, I gotta include it. So I kept the original plan, but yeah. Have a good night, Louise. Okay. Yeah, and then I also decided, I was like, you know what? The music video thing, like sometimes one of the things about doing cool art on the internet is you got to recognize what is the good use of your time and what is the good use of other people's time. And I realized putting out a song like that and like having fans do animatics or whatever of it would probably be a way better use of everyone's time than me trying to make a music video that wouldn't necessarily be as good. Because it's like I'm better at doing the Minecrafty Let's Play stuff. Like, and I have access to footage nobody else has access to. So I should do the things that only I can do, and I'll let other people do the stuff that, lets them show off their skills. Hey, Vishal San, thank you for tipping 5. Appreciate it. That puts us 32 away from the next face camera expansion. Extrema 88, you did miss the Beetlejuice. Okay. No, I'm not going to make a music video. I spent so much time editing episode 1. I need to focus on episode 2 and 3 and 4 and just really making this I need to focus on collabs, not editing right now. So what I want to do, the goal is to get this cart put together, then I can have people over. I'm thinking episode 2 will probably include some footage from Monday's Hermits Helping Hermits, when we're working on the tunnels, and then maybe I can lure some people over during the stream to see if they want to buy any dyes, because, you know, dyes are kind of hard to come by early in the season, that sort of thing. And, yeah, so I got to get this cart done, and I got to move the portal and get the cart done before Monday. And so this episode will have me setting up that and connecting the things and hopefully making a few sales. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I got to focus on what's in front of me, not what's behind me at this point. Okay. And we can't quite grab all this stuff. Let's see, does anything in here consolidate down? Doesn't look like we have any overlapping items. Just a few. Okay. This is the community spawn egg. Yeah, this is the egg that hermits spawn from. Okay. Am I celebrating Father's Day tomorrow? Yeah, kind of. So, because of the custody situation, I have my daughter for most of the year, and she's with her mother for part of the summer, including tomorrow. So I am hoping to speak with my daughter on the phone, although it is not required that my ex grant that. So we'll see. Otherwise, I've got a call with her on Monday, and I'll talk to her then. But yeah, so Father's Day is not something that is super great for me tomorrow, but that's okay. I got to spend plenty of time with my daughter over the course of the year, and it's good that she has a chance to see the other side of the family too. So, okay. I'm kind of almost thinking I should have moved the portal before doing all this, but actually, moving the portal, it would have been further from that too. But oh yeah, no, sorry for being a bummer. Yeah, I should just be like, Happy Father's Day, everybody! All the dads and sons and daughters and whatever's out there, have a great Father's Day. Sorry, I'm too tired not to answer questions. Just like honestly, I'm like, oh yeah, this is Though Connor 2 tips 5, who says just celebrate Father's Day on the Australian date, 5th of September. Ooh, good to know. Thank you very much for that, Though Connor 2. That is going to put us 28 away from the next face camera expansion. But, you know, the thing is, my daughter only left to go see the other side of the family about a week ago. So it's not like a huge bummer. Like, I don't want y'all worrying about me. I'm okay. And there is, so the way that the custody thing works, there is the option for me to go visit her on Father's Day, but because of COVID restrictions and a bunch of other stuff, that just wasn't looking super viable because she's like 1,000 miles away. And apparently like things like renting a car are super difficult right now. And so just, you know, it's like, well, I saw her a week ago. This year we're going to have to pass on that. So, you know. And I kind of, the other thing is I had to put in like a lot of notice if I want to exercise that visit on Father's Day. So I kind of had to make that decision a while back. And I was just like, it just doesn't, I don't want to count on it happening. So anyway, all this stuff is always complicated. And so sorry if I'm over explaining, but like the simple answer is like, when people ask me this stuff, like, I don't want to like seem like I'm obfuscating the truth, because it's like, there's a simple answer and there's a complicated answer and they're not exactly the same, but like in the interest of time, I should probably just give the simple answer. Okay. Hey, thank you very much to Yasmin for the 6, who says, thanks once again for everything you did for the world download. Didn't get a chance to thank you during your last stream of Season 7. I'm very excited for what this new season has in store. Oh, I'm so glad. Appreciate it, Yasmin. That puts us 22 away from the next face camera expansion. Daldare says, families are messy business. That's just the truth. Yeah, honestly, the courts are messy business too. So once you start having family courts involved, it gets complicated. Do 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 do. Good luck with your early flight pickup, Brandon. I hope you and your daughter have a good time. Katie Land 89 says, Father's Day is bittersweet for me as my dad is in the ICU. Yeah, it's so hard for a lot of people right now, dealing with hospitalized family and visitation restrictions and stuff in place are way different than normal years. So, yeah, I wish your dad the best there, Katie. It's rough. Oh no, it's about to get dark. This is why I kept the ender pearls, in case I needed to do a night emergency flight. Sky, Joe Hill's in flight. Go to bed at night. Go to bed at night. Okay, so, thank you as well to Tia Nomo, who tips 22, exactly hitting our milestone, who says, love what you're doing this season already. Keep doing the best you can. Well, thank you, Tia Nomo. I am trying every day to do the best I can. And I am trying to do so while also accepting my physical limits. So, yeah, I know some people seemed distressed earlier that I hadn't gotten a lot of sleep last night because of the launch. But, yeah, don't worry. I'm aware. That's not a habit. That was an exigent circumstance. We only have a new season like every 18 months. So, you know what? If getting that off the ground right takes a little bit of extra hours, I'll make up for it in sleep. Keep in mind, though, too, like this last week, once my daughter was on her way to see the other side of the family, I've been spending like 8 to 12 hours a day. Like normally when my daughter's here, I would only get like 6 to 8 hours of sleep. But I was getting like 8 to 12 hours of sleep. I was just when you're responsible for a kid all the time, like in a normal year, like my parents would help out with her or my brothers or stuff. But because of COVID, everybody was really siloed this year. So just like all this responsibility was on me all the time. And it was like never really having a break. So as soon as she was, in her mother's care, my body was just like, go to sleep. So I did spend most of the last week when I wasn't working on HermitCraft or playing Spelunky with y'all, sleeping. So I'm actually I've gotten way more sleep the last week on the whole than I have in months. Jevin Nation Raid coming in. Welcome, Jevin Raiders. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee, here on the HermitCraft server. Zombie Cleo and I are setting up our base area here. This is kind of our staging, storage, beekeeping area. Cleo built this pillar. Our biome that we have selected for building is this glorious flower forest. I actually just spent my last ender pearl escaping the terrors of the night, so I can't get a good view of it. And we are in process moving a bunch of stuff over here. I'm actually about to reshuffle our end portal, or not end, I keep saying end portal, our nether portal over to the kind of area over by the water there. Because I asked Cleo for coordinates for where to put the portal. I was like, Cleo, I want to put the portal in. And I was in the nether, and I was like, where should I put the portal? And she's like, it should come out at these coordinates. And these coordinates was this terrible spot on the beach. And she's just like, well, I didn't know you were going to literally put it at the coordinates I said. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I'm in the nether. How can I tell what coordinates? Like, I wasn't scouting it out from the nether. The new telescope that they put in the game doesn't let you see across dimensions. Hey, also, remind me I need to pitch Kojo on that. A nether scope where when you're in the nether or the overworld, you can... Oh, this would be the biggest source of server lag. Having a scope that loads the dimension chunks that correspond roughly with where you are. Oh, it would have so many practical applications for exploring, but be such a technological nightmare. Hey, Zachariah the Cool King, thanks for subscribing on YouTube. Yeah, also, to anybody who's watching from Jevin's stream that just came in, just so you know, if you see me talking to people who you can't see chatting, I've got 3 chats open right now: YouTube, Discord, and Twitch. The reason for that is since I'm the only moderator, it's easier to read 3 things that move more slowly than 1 thing that moves real quick. So, yeah. Melons Away says it could function like the immersive Portals mod Mumbo played around with. Oh, that's a good point, Melons Away. That's a good point. Yeah, we call this Jost variant Jomez Adams. You can't really tell, but I'm actually wearing my Gomez Adams pinstripe suit. The face camera gets bigger every time we hit a $50 tipping milestone. So if you want to see the suit better, you can just throw some money in via YouTube Super Chat, or I can't copy and paste the link right now because there we go. It's hard to copy and paste links when I'm in the middle of breaking things, or via paypal.me/Joe Hills. So there you go. Lunchbonk says, what is the process for adding new hermits? Complicated. Season 7, I'm not going to talk too much about the process, but I will talk a little bit about the rationale. Season 7 was in some ways one of the most experimental seasons we had, in that it was the first season ever on HermitCraft where we did not add new hermits. And, even though we have a great group and it feels like, oh boy, we have so many folks, like, can the fans watch everybody's videos? I mean, most fans aren't going to watch everybody's videos no matter what, but, as full as the group was, we had some people that we were kind of saving seats for, like Biffa and Python, where, like, we didn't know if they were going to be coming back or not. And so when some of the hermits confirmed that they were not going to be returning for Season 8, and thinking about, like, the energy difference between the beginning of a season with new people and the beginning of Season 7, which was still, like, it had a great energy, but it's not, there's not as many unknowns. Like, part of being an artist in a new medium like this is that we get to play with a lot of unknowns, and it kind of felt like Season 7 started off too safe, almost. Like, you know what I mean? And this is not necessarily how everybody felt, but this is kind of how I felt, and some other people also felt similarly. And so kind of the, so kind of the thought process on this was, as we got to the end of Season 7, we compared how Season 7 went to a lot of the other seasons, and it's like, seasons where we add new people, you get something that we didn't get this time. And it's something we want to have for Season 8. So, things kind of proceeded from there. So I'm not going to go into detail further than that, but I feel like that might be helpful for some people to hear. So anyway, the Jester, thank you very much for tipping 7, who says, I want to see that suit. Well, once again, I can't really show it too well, but we are 43 away from the next face camera expansion. So, yeah. Tips are welcome via YouTube Super Chat and paypal.me/Joe Hills. But Gem and Pearl were involved with Season 8 planning for a long time. So yeah, we all had the chance to get to know them. And keep in mind, too, that, like, there are events like the Minecraft Creators Summit and stuff where hermits and there's also things like Clash of the Creators and MCC. Hermits are constantly hanging out with other members of the community. But, like, the Minecraft Creators Summit that Mojang runs, that's not live streamed or public. Like, y'all don't get to see us palling around with other creators off camera, but it happens, And so, yeah, no, I've spoken with Gem and Pearl plenty outside of recording, but it was really fun getting to record with them for the first time when we did the Season 8 start. But yeah, so no, they weren't strangers. Even though, like, we had never put out any videos before, or at least I hadn't with them. Other hermits had. Is this a new mic? No. This is actually, like, the first mic I bought when I started on YouTube. And I'm still using it. Okay. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. So, oh yeah, we need to move the portal. I got like partway through this process and did not. Okay, so here's. We'll just put these in here. Oh, I'm gonna put my armor back on. Hey, Melis Draco, I hope that you enjoyed my episode then, if you woke up early to check YouTube. Yep, me and Zed launched first. Okay. Most people call Gem Gem. Or Gemini Tay usually gets shortened to Gem. Okay. So, I don't think I need to record chopping down these trees and putting the portal in. Like, that doesn't feel super necessary. And also, we'll build, like, a permanent, like, portal structure at some point later. This is just trying to get folks over here to buy flowers at this point. Okay. So. Okay, is this going to open up in the same place as the other one? This maybe I should be recording for if I'm going to... Oh! Hey, it's still opened up there. Did I look at him? Oh, good. It's dark here, too. Okay, so we're going to go real quick up to the... I'm going to regret the portal not being next to the storage so much in the future. For right now, though, I just don't want the hermit seeing our mess. Like, I want to showcase our early builds, not our early trash. Okay. So, bumblebees are having fun here. Hypnotize, join the game. Okay, so in terms of building materials for this thing, how many different... Okay, let's try to do this kind of visually as well as iteratively. I want to roll in here with a bunch of flower pots. And let's get all the flowers we can. Or let's get one of each flower we can. So that's a distinct flower, that's a distinct flower, that's a distinct flower. That's a distinct flower. It's fine if we get more than one of them. That's a distinct flower. That's a distinct flower. Okay. Yeah, we're hiding our early chest monsters. You know, just because, like, you know, the law doesn't prohibit it doesn't mean I should be flaunting my chest in public. So, okay, let's see, those red ones we've already got. We got these white ones, maybe not. Yeah, okay. Let's move our non-chest stuff here, okay. So, figuring out how many types of flowers we're going to need to have storage for will dictate a lot of the overall shape and whatnot of all this. Okay, so I don't think I got one of those yet. And I'm sure I could look at a thing online to find out the actual number of flowers in game, but I really only care about the number of flowers that grows here. So I'm more trying to just survey the area than know exactly how many flowers are in Minecraft. Does that make sense? Yeah, there are sunflowers nearby. I want to figure out where those are in relation to. Okay. Did we get these? Maybe. It doesn't... Somebody else has a bed over here? I'm going to hope that's Cleo. Because otherwise we're going to have two problems. Where are the sunflower fields? I felt like they were nearby. Oh, here they are. Okay. Flower Forest should come with a wizard hut to offset the Swamp Witch hut. Interesting idea, Transit Biker. Okay, there's a wolf. So, oh, chicken eggs are going to be coming in handy if we want to make a chicken farm later. I don't know that I have a idea for that. Okay, we need to head back this way, though. The main reason I swung this far out was to check on those sunflowers from the sunflower forest, but having done so... Yeah, I don't think there is a shopping district planned. I mean, you guys can plan one if you want. We just might not use your ideas. We still need 2 tall lilacs. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I got most of the ones over here. To get these, maybe. I don't think we necessarily want to get mushrooms. Maybe I should, though. Although the mushrooms have such a different use case because they're not used for color and things, and they're not used for dyes. So they feel like not maybe the best choice for... Okay. I mean, I'm just looking around here, and I think we got what we were going to get. Try to sell mushrooms as flowers. This is a great idea. Yeah, these are ugly duckling flowers. Ugly flowers half off, and it's just mushrooms. I'm just trying to enjoy the landscape a little bit too. I know I'm hopping around a bunch, but I really think that this is going to be a great place for Cleo and I to do our castle and our castle village. We're still trying to work out exactly what that's going to look like in terms of the layout. And honestly, we've just been so overwhelmed trying to get the season kicked off. But yeah, this is a great canvas to work on. Doldare says there down by the birch tree. Oh, I see it. Good eye. I knew if I took my hands off the keyboard long enough, y'all would solve my problems for me. So let me continue that by taking a sip of my drink. Okay. Boom. And we're going to go grab these. Okay. Sell dead bushes as wilted flowers. Expired flowers half off. Just wilted dead bushes. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, because in some ways, it's like, is it a flower shop or is it anything we can put in flower pots shop? Do those double tall ones go in the flower pots? I realize I don't actually know. Okay. So what I think I want to do is maybe, I was originally thinking, I would create a flower stall. I don't know. Eat. I guess I can eat. Nom nom nom. Double tall can't go in pots. Ooh. Well, I kind of only want to sell flowers that go in pots. So I might not sell those ones that don't. Really, you can't... Oh, you're right. It doesn't go in. I'm going to file a bug report. Wake up to that, Kojo. Joe Hills is back on his nonsense. Okay. I think I'm gonna clear this tree too, just to get the view from the portal better. And yeah, let's just think through some of this. Did my axe break, or did I put it in the? Okay. So let's do a count real quick of how many. So if we don't count the flowers that don't go in the flower pots, so we pull the lilac out. Peony is getting pulled out as well. So, oh, the X is my offhand, duh. Okay, so that gives us, we have 11 types of flowers that we can put on sale now. Well, the thing is, it's not going to be a dye shop. It's going to be a flower shop, but you can use the flowers to make dyes if you so choose. You know. Now, cactus actually is something that could go in a flower pot, though. Unlike the double talls. So, and cactus can be used to make green dye. So cactus feels more appropriate for the flower pots than mushrooms does, as we're like trying to taxonomize this to some degree. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the storage area, and we're going to pull a barrel or two to use for storage in the short term. Another root thing he's going pots too. Azalea can go in a pot. Ooh, see that is news I can use. Wither rose is a good suggestion too. I actually don't know how to grow those. How do you grow wither roses? Mushrooms can go in pots, but they don't make dyes, whereas wither roses and cacti do. So I kind of wanted to have dye-producing potable flowers. It's kind of my taxonomy for the store. Okay, so actually we will probably want the signage. Okay, barrels for crafting bench. Get rid of this, get rid of this. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Oh, why am I still carrying these cow heads? Outdoor flowers versus indoor flowers. Okay. Cocoa beans won't go in a pot. No, cocoa beans are not gonna. Cocoa beans are definitely. So, like, cacti might flower. Like, cacti are technically flowering plants, even though the ones in Minecraft don't have flowers on them. So I feel like that's appropriate. Okay. So let's go ahead and turn a bunch of these into slabs and make barrels. Okay, so, or not, no, I made chests. I'm bad at Minecraft. No, go away. Ooh, okay, getting the slabs out. Leo's gonna be like, don't touch my stuff. Okay. Okay, barrels. So we have 9 barrels right now, but we're gonna need, after cacti and wither roses, that's going to be up to 13. Okay. 13. Wow. Okay. So we need more barrels, is what I'm hearing. There's 11. Really wish I hadn't made all those chests by accident. I mean, we'll use them over the course of the season. We will use them. They'll get used. Okay. I should move all of Cleo's chests back 1 block. I don't have time for that. Do the sunflowers not go in pots? Okay. Well, let's... Okay. I didn't realize that sunflowers counted as a double flower, but I guess that makes sense. Okay, so we'll put them down here with our... We'll go ahead and we'll just have those like on display here for people to use as they see fit. people want them, like, you know what? Actually, let's put that one. If it's gonna face that way, let's put it over here, and we'll have the rose bush there. Nope, rose bush there. Peony, and this one here and here. Okay, and we'll harvest these. I kind of want to clear some of this out. Yeah, so people can bring their own bone meal to get those if they want them. But I'm not gonna. Those ones are so easy to reproduce. Oh, selling bone meal next to them is smart. That's smart. No one's special. I'm not sure how much bone meal we're gonna have is the thing early on. That's gonna be one of those limited things because I don't think we have a skelly spawner anywhere near our base. Bring your own bone meal. Yeah, BYOB. Okay. Melons Away suggested I let Cleo fill in the gaps with the dead bushes and wither roses for black dye, that sort of thing. Interesting. Did I study an instrument at university as well as music history? No, I didn't take music history. I was an American history major. So let's see here. Boom, boom. Let's go ahead. I kind of feel like if we're going to have a cart or something, like it's I kind of just want to have it right outside the portal. Like right when you come out, here's the flower shop. But we're going to have other stuff later. But the thing is, we can always move the portal later, I guess, too. So, like, I don't know why my eyes are so dry today. Okay. We do have a visitor from the portal. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's probably because I'm tired. See, this is the thing, is I'm one of those people, I will experience all the symptoms of being tired, but I'll also have a lot of energy, and I'll just be like, it's so weird that every time I try to, like, use my keys in a door, they fall out of my hand. And it's like, oh, I didn't get enough rest. I have lost coordination. Huh. I should go rest. Yeah. So we are probably not going to be streaming super late tonight, folks. Just so you know, because right now I'm still powered by my naps from earlier. You know, I kind of like the idea. Actually, let's push these back a little bit. I kind of like the idea of having these kind of having like a little, maybe like a stall on either side here. When people come through, and having like little walkways, we can have a little awning over top. So let's see, if I put a barrel or a pot on top of each of these. See, I didn't want to use the chests for this, because if the chest opens on the top, it would you know, fall off. Hey, it looks like we got a tip via PayPal from Tong. Thank you very much, Tong, for the 7, who says, cheers to Season 8, Joe. Hype! Hype indeed. I am feeling that hype. That puts us 36 away from the next face camera expansion. Okay. So, let's see. We could just... So, I'm not sure exactly how we want to arrange these two in terms of, like, should the white flowers be kind of grouped together? Actually, wait, but there's, like, 4 white flowers. White tulip, oxeye daisy. And then we've got 2 red flowers. I never got the yellow flowers. Huh. That's interesting to think about. You know what? I shouldn't actually start putting these in here, because I'm still just trying to feel out, like, the overall layout. But, like... Okay, yeah. So I'm missing I'm missing yellow flowers right now. So we'd want to get yellow flowers. We still need to get the cacti. Okay. But I like the idea of there being like a stall here with like a little tent on either side. And, you know, places like seats where the people who help you could sit while they wait for customers. Kind of making it feel used. Maybe this isn't a cart so much, but I feel like having this be on both sides of you when you come out is going to be just more visually interesting than... You know what? Actually, I'm thinking about how this would be laid out. And maybe actually having this laid out more like this. Whoops. So I kind of have two kind of L's here. Have a good night, transit biker. So when you come out, you've got some flowers going down there. But like if we want to expand with more shops, we can go this way. Yeah, like convention booths, Mahi Zero. Exactly. Good eye. That is exactly kind of what I'm going for. These are like corner booths at a convention. I'm kind of also going for like a farmer's market feel. You know? You should put trapdoors around the tall flowers so it looks like they're in containers as well, and then no one will break them by accident. Huh, how does that work? Is it 4 to make a trapdoor? No, hold on. I'll figure it out. But other things we can put back here is things like workbenches. So let's go ahead and make some more wood. Then trapdoors. I'm just making oak ones for right now to kind of get a sense for how this would work. So wait, how does it... Do you mean like that? So, oh, that's cool. We'd have to move them so they're not like right on each other. That's cool. That's a cool idea. Thank you. Yeah, so oak trapdoors for right now will hold us over while we kind of sort the idea out. Dang it. Path blocks within the stall could look good too. Okay. For a farmer's market vibe, like the vendors have compacted the earth. Yeah, I was kind of thinking maybe that or what do you call it? The coarse dirt maybe. And I was thinking maybe coarse dirt behind the stalls, but like paths without the stalls. Okay, there was a bed like right over here. Somebody left a bed. Where is it? Where is it? I saw it earlier and I was like, why is there a bed here? It's for me. I'm going to use the bed. Where is it? There it is. Okay. TB says, I think it would look better with spruce trapdoors. Well, you know what we're probably going to do is, since we're out of oak, we're going to make both. And then we'll see... Oh, wait, these are birch trapdoors. We're not going to make spruce trapdoors right now. I'm sorry. But, you know, what I was going to say is we'll try this with a couple different types of trapdoors. And then, like, the goal is... right now, for those of y'all who are just joining us and haven't seen a Joe Hill stream before, we're currently in the time skip section of an episode where I've started working on something and now I'm continuing to work on it off camera. And so during the time skip, I'm kind of just trying to get things in place so that I can work on them more once we actually resume recording. So, like, having this a couple different ways like this. Like, you know, over here we tried birch, and over here we tried oak, you know, and that sort of thing. Like, that's the sort of thing where during the episode, I could actually try to, or during the recording part, I might actually come in with some, I might have some spruce trap doors ready, even when I'm gonna do that. But right now, just out of curiosity, does bone meal work on the sunflowers too? Does it work like the other ones? But yeah, getting other kinds of trap doors would be a very smart thing here. Even possibly trying to get some, dark oak. People are saying dark oak is nearby. We could go get dark oak. We're running low on iron, though. And we're running low on a few things. Okay. So I want to put yellow in here. Hey, we got another tip rolling in via PayPal. Thank you very much, Darlana, for the 10. That is going to put us 26 away from our next face camera expansion. Thank you, Darlana. Yeah, I think that I do agree with you, Yurgi. The regular oak looks good in terms of having the it visible. I think we need to put coarse dirt underneath the regular oak though. Which I don't have gravel on me. I do have gravel somewhere though. Okay, so cornflower we can put over here. Let's see. So Azure Blue it. And we can, I'm thinking maybe what we do is we get a bunch of dark oak and we put in like tent poles and have kind of like awnings, kind of like from with like carpet. We'll have to get some wool for that. Coarse dirt you can get from mixing gravel and dirt. And I know I have gravel back in my chest up here. Ooh, did we get these little pink flowers? We did, but we didn't put any over there, I don't think, was the thing. And there's those light blue flowers that grow in swamps, too. Wait, do I have any purple oleums? Somehow, maybe I missed that. We'll go back and look. I'm assuming I got it. Okay. Okay, so here's some gravel, and we have some dirt, so we can make coarse dirt just like so. Do we have spruce trapdoors? We brought... We might have to go back and actually collect some spruce from over in the other area. That's okay. That's not the end of the world. I am going to put an extra axe in my hotbar, though, so I have it. Or not hotbar, my inventory. In terms of lighting and lanterns and stuff, being able to hang some lanterns from the tent would probably also look good. So let's think about that. Okay. I could see if Cleo has spruce saplings. Well, we have spruce, I think we have plenty of spruce back at World Spawn. So spruce is not necessarily hard to come by. I'm just trying to be thoughtful about how I spend my travel time. It's like if I'm going all the way back to World Spawn, what else do I need to get when I'm there? I need to get some of those light blue flowers that grow in swamps. And I think I probably actually need to patch some parts of the, what do you call it, while I'm there. There's some parts of the terrain that need some work. Okay. We need a steak real quick. Cactus. Oh, that's the other thing. We need to get the cactus. Thank you for reminding me. I was like, there's something else we need to get. So I was like, I'm not going to go over there until I have the list of things I need to get. So yeah, work on the list first. See, I feel like that really makes the oak work a lot better when the green of the grass isn't competing, right? So... Night Hypno. Podzol could look cool too. I kind of like the idea of having can we do path blocks here? Can you do path blocks underneath the trapdoors is the question. So if we had this roll, So I might need to move those plants that way. Okay, that's fine. We can get cobble elsewhere. We don't have it on us. Okay, so I'm going to... Okay, so just trying to think about this. We put some pink flower here. And... yeah, let's temporarily actually put these in the chests or whatever. It's fine. White tulip. I'm kind of resigned to the fact that doing this means I'm never gonna move these again. But I shouldn't have to. These should be okay. Poppy isn't really as impressive as the red tulip. I think people are gonna want that red tulip a lot more because it's harder to get in their biomes. Okay, so people are saying I might be able to put the trapdoor over the path block, but I'm not sure. Yeah, we need to get blue orchids from the swamp, definitely. So when we go back, we have a few things we need to do. We're gonna fix some problems with the terrain, because we're gonna chop down some. We're gonna chop down some birch. No. Spruce. We're going to chop down spruce, we're going to gather cacti, and we're going to gather blue allium. Okay. I put my stake away again. Dang it. That was very silly of me. Okay. People are saying it'll just turn the path back to dirt. Okay. Yeah, this is our flower shop, our flower stalls. The idea is that I want to build like a fancy flower shop with like a greenhouse and stuff later. But for right now, because it's early in the season, I'm just focusing on, like, little builds, but done well. Do I have 2 displays of pink tulips? Probably. We'll fix it later. We're just trying to get the things roughly in the right place at this point. Maybe we'll build a real flower farm. Yeah, that's another good point. But for right now, I just want people to be able to get flowers for their builds. Okay. So... let's go ahead and make sure. Whew. Okay. So what I forgot to do that I was talking about was I forgot to clean those up. Then we can just grab this cactus here. We can also clean up this podzol. I don't have silk touch, so dang it, silk touch stakes. You'll be around later. Okay. I want to plant more flowers kind of around the spawn egg, but I feel like that's a good way to like close out the episode, not something that has to be done like right now. Okay, I was gonna say let me just use this dirt to pillar up, but then I'm like, oh, I also forgot to bring a shovel. Tell Gemini she likes flowers. Yeah, I will. That's one of the things Gemini had talked about was once I get my flower shop open, that she should stop by. So that is actually intentional. But it's something that hermits just need colors sometimes early in the season for projects, and just having a place where you can grab stuff is nice and easy. Hudson says, wow, that house looks amazing. Yeah, Pearlescent Moon and I built this together. Asuma helped a bit too. Pearl actually came up with the design. We had kicked around a few ideas, and she like loved the idea of doing a spawn egg for hermits. So this is our world spawn kind of resupply house. So if somebody dies because their bed gets blown up, they'll come back here and they can grab stuff that they need to get back to their base. Yep, HermitCraft 8, let's go indeed. Okay. Yeah, Pearl is a great builder. Okay. So, let's see. Blue allium. And was there anything else I forgot? We said we were going to get cacti, blue allium. We were going to fill those holes. We were going to get the spruce. Oh, I need to get, once the spruce decays a little bit, I need to get spruce saplings. So we're going to wait for that to decay a minute. Leo says, I love this season already. It feels like there's something in the air. Like I said, there's just a different energy when you bring in new people. Like, Season 7 was the first season ever where we didn't bring in anyone new, and we learned something from that. Like, whether... And you know, it just benefits the whole server. It really just gets everybody's gears churning in a different way or at a different speed. So, yeah. So, yeah, we'll get the blue flowers in a second. I'm just trying to replant some of this. Okay. And the rest of that still needs to grow. That is a trouble I do not need. I don't want to steal, like, all the flowers over here, but I do kind of want to steal all the flowers from over here, because I'm over here. Nobody else really is at the moment, so... What's up, Scar? What you need, buddy? Oh, hey, are y'all stuck down there? There are a lot of you down there? Huh. Oh, this connects to that. Okay. Okay. So, cool. We got those fellas wandering around there. Yeah, people can bone meal the swamp. I'm out of bone meal is the problem. But, oh, here we go. There's those spruce that we wanted and some extra birch. Great, great, great. Honestly, I think I'm going to harvest this one just so we can clear that out. Yeah, if somebody bone meals the ground, they'll get more of those flowers. Yeah, and also this will help the egg be visible in the distance when you're boating. Because, like, it's actually a better landmark. It doesn't look like it's gigantic, but I hear a witch. You can actually see it from a good distance out. Like, and it blends pretty well with the desert in some ways, but, like, it's clearly... Like, it's an organic shape, but it's not a shape that occurs in Minecraft at that scale normally. Whoops. Hey, welcome back, Etho. Etho was definitely here before, alright? Oh, maybe he wasn't. Howdy, Etho. Whoops. Don't want to be that friendly. Howdy, Etho. Late night crew. Oh, interesting. That's more than one spammer? Okay. Sorry, YouTube chat. I think I got him now. Okay. One thing I didn't find was I need to find some, like, the yellow dandelion flowers. Because those are, like, super common everywhere, but maybe we just won't sell those. I guess we could just not. Okay. Somebody's already got their house set up over there. I'm guessing that shipwreck, I think, was what Ren wanted to claim. So, y'all make sure to check out Doc M's video. He's got his video coming out tomorrow. I think Ren is probably going to be on a similar release schedule because they were doing a lot of stuff together on day one. But I'm not 100% sure on that. So, has Ren had his video out yet? Since we have bees, we can also sell beeswax. Good point. And I can even mind my own. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure that Ren and Doc's episodes are going to be great when they come out. Well, that's the other thing, too, is these dyes are going to be helpful for making candles. Hey, welcome, old fams. Glad to have folks watching from around the world. Hope that things are going well for you in Indonesia. Okay. Well, it's not definitely spoilers, because I'm pretty sure it's been in other people's episodes that came out today in the background, which is part of why I was like, oh, I know what that is, but also I didn't approach it too close in case they modified some things. It's an exclusive preview. And that is one thing that we talked about this season too. So, like, and you know, there are some things behind the scenes that we don't want to necessarily, like, tell the fans directly, but this is one of the ones that actually is important to say directly to y'all, is, one of the things we talked about is, like, expectations in terms of spoilers this season. Like, we're going out of our way to build really close to each other. And we're going to be, like, selling things out of our, like, wherever we're building everything else, you know? And so if people are going to be stopping by our bases all the time, intentionally, we need to be chill about the fact that, like, if you don't want people to show something in a video, build a dirt wall around it, right? Like, it's one of those things. So, yeah, like, everybody is on board with that. So, no worries. Howdy, Tango. Great episode today. Loved seeing y'all. From that POV. Okay. So, I hope he doesn't think I'm being sarcastic. It was actually really... Because the thing is, when they showed up, I had no idea what was going on. I was watching the footage later, and Corrales actually yells, "Shake down, shake," and I just, like, my brain didn't register it. I was like, oh, hey, what are you guys doing? I'm like, they have a lot of weapons. And then when they started, like, directly threatening me because I wasn't getting the hint, apparently, it's just like... Yeah. So, yeah, so this season, we're all accepting that part of being closer together is the fact that stuff might get, like, shown, but it's not necessarily spoiled, you know, as long as I'm not, like, intentionally going over there and being like, oh, what's this building that Doc and Ren haven't shown yet? Let me give you a tour, or anything, you know? If it's just in the background while I'm wandering around the island, that's what we all signed up for that. So, y'all don't need to freak out. It's hooligan number 3, exactly. Let's see. I have nothing to say about 118 right now. I'm just focused on playing 117. Okay. So, let's go ahead. I'm realizing having the blue flowers next to each other might look good. We did bring the cacti. Boop. Oh, wait. The yellow. So we're going to need more. Okay, well, for one thing, let's go ahead and make the spruce trapdoors. You know, honestly, I think the oak might look better than... Well, let's try with this. Honestly, because this one, I don't like the birch at all. Yeah, folks can build spoiler walls if they have something that's super secret. With redstone technology these days, building spoiler walls has never been easier. You can have a big fancy reveal. Dang it. Anyone near a bed? I should just move that bed over here. I don't know whose it is, but, like, worst case, they'll end up at the world spawn. So, you know, that's fine. World spawn is safe enough. Yeah, I'm just taking it. It's in our area. Somebody probably put it here while traveling and then forgot about it. Okay. Take that with us too. I should put up a sign just in case anybody comes through. Have a upper rack, place barrels above the flowers and pots up there. See, the thing is, normally at like a stall like this, you wouldn't have an upper rack. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, the spruce does look better than the birch. I'm not sure. I like the oak having a little bit of light through it. Season 8 fast travel to spawn. Yeah, just die. Okay, so crafting table. Just throw this one back here to mirror the other one because I'll get annoyed if I don't have a crafting table in both spots. A lot of this is just managing my expectations. Okay, so, and we need more flower pots too. Hey, Technologic, thank you, who writes, congrats for a new season. I'm loving this already. I love the map. Like, this seed took weeks to find. Iskall and Wutax spent a long time trying to refine an algorithm to basically just churn through seeds until it found one that would be suitable for what we wanted with like a bunch of requirements. And I don't know if you noticed, but our seed has 20 characters in it. It's a 20-something digit number. That was not a quick search. And we were hand sorting through a lot of candidates. I personally probably looked through 60 to 80 seeds, like loaded them up in single player, flew around to check. Because like the thing is, the algorithm that Wutax wrote could find things like, does it have a flower forest? But what it wouldn't detect is the flower forest like connected to land, or is it on an island? Because flower forests can spawn on an island like 400 blocks off the coast. And it's like, well, the thing is, that'd be fine if I just wanted a flower forest, but we need room to build a castle and a village and stuff, you know? And yeah. Technologic, yes, this is Jomez Adams. You'll notice I'm also wearing my pinstripe suit. Sorry for hitting the mic there. But yeah. We are currently 26 away from the next phase camera expansion. Tips are always appreciated via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. Oh, this is Cleo's chest. Yeah, these two chests are mine, and these two chests are Cleo's. We put them close by each other because I'm obnoxious. Cleo did not choose that. That was me being unhelpful. Wait, can sugarcane go in these? I'm really curious. I actually don't know. It can't. But wait, can carrots? No, but cactus can. Okay, cool. Bamboo can. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I don't think we have any bamboo over here. Does HermitCraft crew normally filter through seeds? Yeah, we spend a lot of time every season trying to find a seed that meets our goals. So, like, we knew we wanted to play together close this season, but that meant we had to find a seed that had the biomes that people wanted to play in, right, nearby each other. So, you know, for example, Cleo and I knew we wanted to play in a flower forest, so we put that in the algorithm. Other people said, I want a plains or a savanna or a jungle. And so, yeah, basically some of those areas don't normally, like the way that biome generation works in Minecraft, hot areas and cold areas and dry areas and wet areas don't really, like opposite areas usually spawn further apart from each other. So finding a very small area surrounded by water that had all of the things that we wanted was a huge endeavor. Who confirmed the winning seed? We, like, basically, most of us looked through a lot. Okay. It wasn't like, it wasn't, so the thing is, the algorithm had a bunch of seeds that technically met our requirements, but weren't necessarily good to play on for one reason or another. So we went by hand through about 80 seeds. Like, not every hermit was involved. Some people had real life stuff that was distracting them, but like more than half the server, all, like, I would say every seed was looked at that, like, out of those 80 seeds that the algorithm approved, more than half the server looked at all of those. And then the ones that were like, hey, this one might work, those, like, at least 2/3 to 3/4 of the server all looked at. So it wasn't like one person made the call, like. So this was a big effort. So let's go ahead and figure out what we want to do. I feel like I kind of want to have some storage, like, behind the counter type thing. And here's a subtle way that we can do the shopkeeper storage here. So we can put a barrel down here that we, like, put the extra pots in, but you can't see it from the front, right? Only the shopkeeper can do this. Ta-da! It is nice not having to travel such long distance. Every time I go in the Nether, I'm like, wow, it's such a short trip. So, okay. Sneaky storage, yeah. So I'm actually going to probably do that on the other side too, just partially out of symmetry, and partially because I have 2 barrels that I don't want to carry either. So, yeah, it's very subtle, but it's clearly there underneath. Let's go ahead and start offloading the flowers we do have. Oh, one thing I was going to do was I was going to make a sign that said this was a work in progress. Another thing I was going to do is I was going to make a shovel so I could finish these paths. Okay. When do I plan to get my hands on elytra? Elytras are not an early game item for me. Some people love them and miss them a lot, but I actually just kind of really enjoy, like it feels like the early game for me, like walking around and stuff. I don't know. So I'm not gonna rush the elytra. That's not a priority. Last season I wasn't gonna rush it either, and at one point, like, Scar just apparently decided he had enough and just stopped by during my stream and started throwing elytras at me and rockets. It's like, here, you're done. Move to the mid game, dragging you into the future by your wings. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not sure if there's going to be another hub per se this season, because the portals are all going to be really close together. And, like, we're just going to focus on this week just getting. So if you please join us on Monday at 2 p.m. Central for Hermits Helping Hermits. We're going to stream working on our initial infrastructure, which is just getting, like, tunnels between the portals and signs and stuff so that we can find each other's things. Is the elytra mid-game or late game? I don't know. I don't know when the elytra is. My watch doesn't say elytra o'clock on it. What does it say? Oh, it says that I need to look at my PayPal alerts. It says that I need to thank Rexford for 10, who says, pretty flowers. Well, thank you very much, Rexford. Pretty flowers indeed. That puts us 16 away from the next Face Gamer expansion. Donald Ewing says, wait, how can you be airing on YouTube when you're streaming on Twitch? I thought you had to download to YouTube after 24 hours on Twitch. Only if you sign their partner or affiliate contract, which I have chosen not to do because I would rather stream to multiple services than let Amazon take a bunch of my tip money. It just, I don't know, made sense to me. Whoops. Oh, no, that's not, I wanted to do grass. Path. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking like maybe make it more like this. Kind of have it open up. Oh no, will the grass spread diagonally? How would I explain HermitCraft to a new player? To a new Minecraft player? Well, if Minecraft is infinite Legos, HermitCraft is 20-something artists who play Legos together on a shared table. You can path block the dirt now in the new update. Oh my gosh! That's the coolest thing. I had no idea. Okay, y'all just made my day. Thank you, Garthides and Devin Krates, and everybody else. I didn't know that. That's like so cool. That's the thing about updates. I love how many little things there are. Oh, bed. I forgot we put the bed. Thanks, Etho. Yeah, let's move the bed maybe somewhere that's... Maybe I should have like a little underneath room. Or I could like decorate the bed to be like a like a bench or something over here maybe. On the stall. I don't know. Would that work? Like a little couch here. Okay, this is definitely an argument in favor of the coarse dirt for here. And it looks like we just got another tip rolling in. Thank you, Gritmonger, for the 20, who says, Gritmonger here. Great to see you in a new season tormenting Cleo again. It is a couch. Thanks. See, I did it. That puts us 4 past our next Face Gamer expansion target. So thank you, Gritmonger. Once again, we are at $50 milestones because we are Geomez Adams, or at least I am. So here we go. Do-do-do-do. 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 Ba-dum, 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 bum, ba-dum, 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 bum. Do-do-do-do-do-do. La-da-da-da-da-dee. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. So what I'm realizing is I could probably, if I had that dyed like a different color too, it might look even better. But I don't know. So somewhere here, I have the coarse dirt. So we'll leave this here so we can access that. Then maybe kind of have this coarse dirt extend around here a bit. We're gonna have to make more coarse dirt. Let's go get more gravel. Yeah, the secret barrel only works with the paths. I know. You could put the bed underground and put trapdoors on top or carpets. It wasn't Podzol, it was path blocks. That's way cooler than Podzol. Where could I possibly get different colors from? I know, great question. Great question. Okay. Bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum. Dee 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 dun dun do 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 dee. Yeah, okay. More flower pots. Yay. We can sell flower pots too. I'm realizing without an anvil, naming things is going to be difficult. Oh, also, while Cleo is gone, should I be, like, harvesting her beeswax? It's none of my beeswax. But maybe I should, like, just to keep the bees producing while I've got the chunks loaded. That seems like a courtesy, right? That's a courtesy and not, like, a cruelty. Okay, so there's definitely smoke coming out of this one. Oh, and that one. Be our guest. So, what is it? It's string and... We'll just put this here for right now. Okay. Oh, you need shears to get... Oh, it's the honeycombs. Yeah. Cleo was awake about 30 minutes ago, but then she went to bed. Gravel, mossy, cobble path blocks for the shopkeeping area. Yeah, that's something too, is that right now, I'm trying to design the build to look very informal, right? So like cobble is actually more infrastructure than I want to put in play here. Like I want this to feel like a tent. Like it's a little booth at like a farmer's market type thing, or 2 booths at a farmer's market. So let's go get some dark oak so that we can make some tent poles. I think that would look good. Although, iron gates could be tent poles too. Although they're a bit more modern. Wow, these trees are really close together. I was looking for trees that I could chop down that wouldn't have other trees nearby them, keeping the leaves from despawning. So... I don't think we need a super fancy redstone secret barrel, but... Okay, if what you're saying basically looks like you kept hitting autocomplete, I'm timing you out. That sentence was like what autocomplete does if you just keep hitting the middle word. The way that there was recursive structure in the sentence, yeah, you're not typing. You leaned on your phone. The tool breaking thing is server side. I need to figure out how to fix it. It's like /duraping. I don't know. I don't care that much. Somebody says use the tent stands. Amberwood says use the tent stands Beef did last season. Maybe. I kind of want to noodle through my own design. I don't want to just do what Beef did, you know? /trigger duraping. That makes sense. Okay. So, how do I click on these? Ping with sound? Display subtitle? No. Display title? No. Let's say display chat. Let's see what that does. Okay. How do I make this go away? It's back. Go away. Okay, we did it. Eventually. Somehow. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm realizing, too, I don't have a furnace here. Extinguished campfires make for great roofs. That's a good point. But, like I said, I want to do something thin like a carpet. Oh, also, I kind of had this idea of taking the corners off this and putting flower pots on those. Could be fun. Okay. Don't yell in all caps. That's a timeout. Okay. No, /clear clears your inventory. It's not a good idea. Lightning rods as tent poles is an option too. Ooh. Okay, yeah. That might be kind of wasteful, but that is such a good idea. And I think that unlike the other ones, they won't connect to here. Yeah, we have some copper. We need... Okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's head back up there anyway. I don't need to clear the chat, though. Oh, you're saying to get rid of the derping. I have a whole episode where I ruined my day by using /clear. Yeah, it's a good way to show it's 117. And I have some copper that I've been gathering here. So how do you make those? Okay. Lightning rods, so that's... Okay. So 12, that would give us our tent poles where we want them. Okay, and of course I've only got one carpet. But, you know, that's fine. I really need to make shears. I had 2 iron at one point. Did I use those to make something? Or did I leave them here? Do I still have it? Did I put... Maybe I left that in the other chest. Okay. Oh, I was gonna get the diamond pick though. Oh, that's in the other chest too. I think not the secret chest. It's just I put the stuff in the end cap chest. Hey, Crefole. Cleo says I can borrow her stuff, but you know, part of playing a game is playing the game, so I don't want to just borrow. Like if I know I have shears, or iron to make shears, I want to use my own, you know. Okay, so like if we had a tent and it went I really like this. That seems pretty cool. Oh, the camera gets bigger every time we hit a face camera expansion milestone. We are currently 46 away from the next face camera expansion, and tips are welcome via YouTube Super Chat and paypal.me/JoeHills. But great question, Donald. Okay, so we can just go lie down here real quick. You can attach some end-to-end like edge rods. Oh, cool. Well, the thing is, the middle one's gonna be in the middle either way. So I kind of just wanted to do. It kind of just made more sense to me to do it like this. Although, I guess, let's think about this. If you were gonna have 2 segments, I guess you could do it like if I put it like. Oh, if I put it on the bottom of the other one, it would go the other way. Got it. Yeah, so we've got kind of this over here. Just kind of expand this a little bit. One thing I did not grab out of that other chest was the gravel that I wanted to make more coarse dirt with. But like, yeah, just on the whole, this is feeling like close to what I want. And once I get it kind of close enough that I'm pretty happy with it, I do need to go find those sheep shears. I saw sheep somewhere, but it might have been while I was spiraling out that way. I've kind of been, but honestly, this is great just to acquaint myself with the terrain and the landscape, just to spend some time wandering around here. You know, even if I don't find the sheep immediately, I'm just like, because the thing is, I need to have the terrain kind of in my head when Cleo and I start marking out which buildings are going to go where and what happens in a thunderstorm. That tent burns down. Although, technically, what do you call it, is turned off. Fire tick. Yeah, we chose the flower forest so we can sell dyes to the rest of the server early on. And like specifically because it's a good way, it's a good excuse to have people come visit us. Because like one thing I noticed is people don't stop by my base casually usually, right? And because my base is usually kind of a little bit out of the way, even if it's relatively close to spawn, like in Season 5, like people just didn't fly over it. They took the nether. And so it's like, what's something to make the base a destination? Well, we're selling flowers, but the people need the flowers to make dyes. We can admit that, you know. But the thing is, though, if you run a dye shop, you have to do like a bunch of different things. You have to be responsible for all sorts of farms. Whereas with this, we can just run around with bone meal in our backyard, basically, and our front yard. Oh, hey, there we go. And ideally what I should do is I should come over here. Once I've found the sheep, I should probably come back here with wool. Or not wool, wheat. So we can kind of start breeding them where they graze. Any other sheep kind of around here hanging out, palling around? Hey, Arcturus. Doing well, thanks. there's another one. Making sure there's no wolves in here. Because I don't want to have this loaded if wolves are going to take out all the sheep immediately, right? Okay, that sheep is going to have a hard time getting its wool back if it is on a platform where it can't get grass. Okay. Okay. Really? You're not hungry? Okay. We'll need trapdoors to put the carpets on. Okay, that's an interesting note. But that makes sense. Moss carpets would be interesting. We don't have moss yet. I don't think we have like a shipwreck or anything over here we can harvest in our little area. Croatian Samurai says, everyone stopped by casually at Gem Space. You couldn't get started because of all the visitors. You know, that's the thing, though, is like when we get new hermits on the server, we're excited, you know? We don't invite people because we don't want to hang out with them, you know? We bring people over here, you know, we invite people to join us to make stuff together so we can make stuff together. So, yeah, I was really fortunate that Pearl was interested in working on that resupply egg. But, you know, that was one of those things where it's like, well, because so many people are going to be popping through, you know, it's a good way to get out there and be seen, you know, because that's the thing, is I'm actually really impressed at how many people managed to find Gem's base. Because, like, but I guess, like, I think most of the people who wandered past were kind of generally settling near her anyway. Craig says, watch your first episode today. Thanks for being you and sharing your adventures with us. I'm so glad. Etho has some moss. Oh, hey, look, beeswax. And we actually had shears this time to mine it properly, or to gather it properly. Okay, so we'll save that for later. Turtles hanging out down there. What are we looking for? Wool, I guess, kind of vaguely speaking. I don't see any more sheep over this way. So with the 8 wool we got, which I think we want to dye first. Oh, one thing I'm realizing I need to grab. I wanted to get, if there's more gravel here, I wanted to grab the gravel. Maybe there's not. I might have to go grab some. I did want to start actually smelting stuff too. So we can just put our smelting stuff underneath our chests so Cleo doesn't get confused. Okay. Did we have... We had some charcoal left. 20 birch. I mean, we have a lot of birch, and we have access to more. So we're going to go ahead and start cooking some of that birch, I guess. Dang it. That didn't work. There we go. I could breed the turtles. I don't even... That's like a separate project. I'm so far behind on turtles. Okay. Oh, dang it. Sorry about that. Okay. So we've got some of this... Oh, I haven't focused on lighting at all. I was thinking about doing lanterns, but I realized I just spent my last iron on this. Let me see if I can find the entrance to Cleo's mine. She said the entrance was down here. Okay. So I left the coal to make the torches up there. Good planning on my part. Merculator asked how to tip. Tips are welcome via YouTube Super Chat and paypal.me/JoeHills. So thank you for your interest, Merculator. Okay. Tommy Boy says, I raided you. I don't know if the raid went through. I didn't. Doesn't look like it did, but you know what? That's fine. I'm glad you're here, Tommy. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee, here on the HermitCraft server. Let's see. So what was I doing? I was making some coal to do some torches so we can go down and try to gather some things. Okay. Can I consolidate any of this stuff? Any of this stuff will go in here. Please. Any of this stuff will go in here. Boom, boom. Oh, we do need to cook the potatoes. That's actually one of the reasons that I made some of this charcoal. Okay. So, we've got some torches. We've got uncooked potatoes and carrots. Let's maybe take the extra stuff here. There we go. Tossing these here. We'll toss dark oak logs up there for now. That's andesite, not gravel. Dang it. Okay, so we're going to go downstairs and try to find some gravel and some iron. Hello to Michigan War Machine. Glad you could join us. Let's just light that a little bit. Oh, that's not gravel. Okay. We're just going to casually improve everything about Cleo's mind because I hate bumping my head. Do, 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 do. Also, all of these torches are going to get wiped out if there's water at any point. So that's like a separate concern. Okay, so here's gravel so we can make coarse dirt. Ooh, and there's some coal up there too. So this is already a promising expedition. And we're not even anywhere near diamond level. Blaze Anarchy Banana says you should also put in stairs. I agree, but I want to put in like really obnoxious, pretentious stairs. Like I want to put in deep slate stairs or something. Can you do copper stairs? That seems really pretentious. Okay. We are getting some coal too while we're here. Cut copper stairs. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So I want Cleo. I want to say casually to Cleo, like, "Hey, Cleo, I'm gonna move your lanterns and like modify the mine entrance," but then like really just like absolutely go all out, like obnoxiously all out. Oh. Hey, looks like we just got a tip via PayPal. Thank you very much, James. For let's see. For 15. That's going to put us 31 away from the next face camera expansion, who asks, any input on legal recreational marijuana? Not sure if you're able to talk about that. Well, I personally have a bunch of medical issues with my digestive tract, so any sort of smoke inhalation, like I have no interest in smoking anything personally. In terms of laws, do I have any input? Our state legislature has not consulted me. So I have no input. I apologize. But, you know, that's just one of those things, like, in the future, maybe the state will ask me about stuff. I don't know. But, no, I have no input into any sort of legal stuff. Okay. Waxed, lightly weathered, cut copper stair. Is that, like, the most obnoxious one to do? Mark says, I love how you answer touchy subjects here. I mean, I don't think I really answered it. Like, if somebody asks me if I have the ability to, like, influence policy and the answer is no, I say the answer is no. That's just the answer. Oh, so using waxed, lightly weathered, cut copper stairs is obnoxious because I can say the entire name of the block every time I say it to Cleo. And she would find it obnoxious that I kept saying the whole name. Well, Cleo, I thought I would use some waxed, lightly weathered, cut copper stairs here. Because waxed, lightly weathered, cut copper stairs really just fill a niche visually that, you know, waxed, highly weathered, cut copper stairs just doesn't. Yeah, I like this plan. This is a good plan. Also, I don't know what this block is, but I want to use some of it. But this isn't calcite. Is this the tough? Yeah, fun. Okay, I'm hearing lava, so I need to be careful. Dang it, that's not careful. I didn't really come down here to get coal, but I need coal I need coal anyway. Night Tango. I also want a lot of deep sleep because I just like how it looks. It sounds like Cleo is going to break Joe's legs again. Maybe. Tough used to be outside of Geodes. Got it. Okay. Obnoxiously named stairs is on brand. Thank you, thank you, NJ, for noticing. Okay. Oh, wow. Cleo's actually mined a bunch of stuff already. But I'm not supposed to touch Cleo's stuff. Cleo was very clear about not touching her stuff. Although then she immediately was like, you can touch my stuff. But I'm gonna just cautiously gather my own stuff and not touch Cleo's stuff at first. Okay. So what we need to find is iron at this point. So let's just go this way, because Cleo hasn't gone this way very far. Whoops, that's the wrong way to put that. Oh, maybe Cleo's got some sort of system here. And so I should extend this tunnel, but not... I don't know. I'll just extend this tunnel that Cleo already put in. Ooh, wait. No, I'm going to do better than that. Do. Can you combine these? Does tough do anything? No, it doesn't. Okay. I'm gonna put a racing stripe on this tunnel so that it makes you go faster. Oh, hey, iron. That's actually what I needed. But if you remember, folks, there's lava right there. So here's what we're actually going to do. Well, can't win them all. Tough luck. Wait, do I not have... What is this? This is cobbled deep slate. Oh, is this smooth deep slate? Is there a difference? Do I need to cook this deep slate? Hold on. Cleo, I'm going to temporarily move your blocks of coal here. Do I have to cook this deep slate to get the smooth deep slate back? Because I don't have silk touch? Oh, that's kind of a hassle. I don't love that. Is it working? I actually had no idea. Oh, it does work. I was really worried this wasn't going to match. Wait, is it directional, though? It looks different from the other ones. Some of this is... Well, maybe... Hold on. Okay, so if I look at it... Oh, because I can't look face down. That's why. Okay, but if I look at it from this side... Yeah, okay, there is a difference. It is directional. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's too close. Uh-oh. This is gonna look great. Is this important? No. But it's just funny if like part of the fun of working with other people is that you come in and you're like, oh, like stuff isn't where you left it. Like it improves even when you're not there. Right? So it's more interesting if Cleo visits the mine and it's like better. Also, I guess we should probably do things like gather redstone we discover in the mine. That should be a mining activity, huh? I guess. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, I haven't actually seen any goats yet. Yeah, I'll fix these when I'm... later. I'll fix them later. I actually came down here to get iron, though. And so while that deep slate cooks, let's see if we can find more iron. I am dowing well. Thank you, Update VGC. Gojira 1000 says the goats are super annoying. I got yeeted off my ice farm. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably should stop using the diamond pick for everything, but I really don't want to go super slow here. Okay. Cooking deep slate. What for? Because I don't have silk touch yet. There was a goat with everyone in the intro. Really? At the beginning? I was so busy focusing on coaching Mumbo Jumbo. Doc took 2 of them. Okay. Gotcha. I haven't had a chance to catch everybody's episodes yet. I watched as many as I could, but I was also spending most of the day catching up on sleep. So, okay. One, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't have to be perfect, but okay. There's coal there. That's helpful, but it's not what I'm looking for. I don't even know what level we're at. I'm just assuming that we're at a good level 10. Okay. I don't know that 10 has a lot of iron is the problem. Well, I did find some earlier. NJ, I was up for like another several hours after that. You did not keep me up later last night. Okay. Ooh, more tough. We actually need that for our racing stripe. Oh, my coordinates are at the top. You're right. I always forget. Duh. Oh, I'm dressed as Jomez Adams. I've got my pinstripe suit on and everything. I didn't have time to get the tie today, but we'll save that for another day. Okay, so tough and extra there. Whoops. Okay, let's get these 3 and boom, boom, boom. Yeah, okay, so that's going to be a problem with some of these, that we're going to not have a good way to, like, block it. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure this part out next. Oh, so here's one thing to keep in mind, too, is technically if any hermits are stream sniping me, they can always see my coordinates now, too. So, I can turn that off, technically, but that doesn't mean I wanna. Okay. Is this just gonna be lava on the other side of these walls all the time? That's gonna be a separate problem, too. Shame that this takes so much time to cook. Silk Touch will make this so much easier. How much iron did we get? Not very much. I actually should probably be cooking my iron and not my deep slate. From a productivity standpoint, that's the real winner there. Is the actual thing that I came down here to do. What about using a blast furnace? I don't actually know what the benefits of using a blast furnace are. Are they actually faster, or are they just more efficient? Well, because, like, yeah, I haven't really done much with them. Yeah, I've done modded series before. It's just a matter of having enough time. It's faster for ores, same efficiency. Okay, that's good to know. And how do you make the blast furnace? Is it just iron plus a smelter, or is it iron plus a furnace or something? They only work for ores, use the same amount of coal. Half as much experience. You can... Iron blocks. Oh, we're not going to have iron blocks for a while, y'all. Go to a village. Yeah, the village we were at earlier didn't have those. So I'm going to go ahead and put Cleo's 12 blocks of coal back in here so she can cook whatever she needs to. Okay. But look, we just left this nicer than when we came in. Also, in order to really kind of accentuate the stripe down the center here. Wait, this cave does not look super safe. Oh, hey, there's tough up there. And iron! Look at that. Hold on. So this cave was actually super safe. And more iron. And more tough. Hey, what a great choice. Okay. Has Cleo killed me yet? No. Only the elements. Fire, water. You know, next up is earth and air, I guess. Yep, raw ore. It's not iron blocks. Oh, is it iron bars? Yeah, we're having tough luck today. Okay. Okay, let's hop back out here. Grab some more of this tuff that we wanted. Okay, there's a lot of this tuff. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to run back out here. We're going to grab Cleo's coal blocks, and we're going to move them back into here so that we can cook our own stuff. And we're going to start cooking this raw iron first while we continue to gather that tuff. So where was that step up? Here it was. Oh, thank you, Devi, for providing the furnace recipe in the Discord chat. Okay. Air would probably be falling into the void. Earth would be suffocating on gravel. Okay, so we're gonna have to cook some smooth, or get some smooth stone too to do that. Okay. So, does smooth deep slate and smooth stone count the same in that recipe? Oh, okay, so we need to make one furnace. That's a, okay, so that's a smoker. Smoker is like that. We don't want the smoker. So we need to get, once the iron is, oh my gosh, this is so slow. You know what? No, wait, no, that was some sort of weird lag thing. Okay, so we're gonna cook 3. Are those are like twice cooked stone. So we're gonna feed this back through. Lego Show TV says, where can I find the song yet at the end of episode 1? That's going to be on our next album, but that's not released yet. So right now you can find it at the end of episode 1. Sorry, I know that's not the most fun answer, but yeah, it takes time to get a whole album together. So, have I messed with candles yet? Not yet. Whew. Okay, let's see. It is after 11, and we started about 90 minutes early, so I'm going to play for a little bit longer. Mahi0 says, could you play the song for the stream? I don't think I have it on this computer, because it wasn't intended to be played on the stream. I'll probably play it on the stream someday, but right now I want people to go watch the episode that it's in, because I worked really hard on that episode. So just as a treat, that would be delightful if people wanted to watch that. Okay. So let's go ahead and reorganize this a little bit. Just so that the stairs don't completely fall into this either. Blast furnace. Regular furnace. We'll put Cleo's coal back in her regular furnace. And then we'll put the crafting bench here. And so we're going to do a test. If you put the cobbled deep slate in the blast furnace, it will not go. Okay. So we know that for a fact. Actually, so then let's put Cleo's coal back here. We're going to use our own materials for this. And we're going to cook our cobbled deep slate. Leo the Leaf tips 2, who says, from mining deep slate to getting deep sleep. Thank you, Leo the Leaf. That puts us 29 away from the next face camera expansion. Icepick says, I love the end roll credits of your last episode, Joe. That was brilliant. Thank you so much. My brother and I worked really hard on that. So, yeah, we had kind of a rough concept. Because, like, I knew I wanted to do it in advance. Like, I knew before we started filming episode 1. So I talked to him a couple weeks ago. And I was like, if I wanted to have you do a rap that you turned around very quickly, what do you need in advance from me? And he's like, well, I need to know kind of how it sounds and, like, what instruments and stuff like that. And, you know, if you could get me some sample lyrics, even if you're going to replace them later, that would help. And so, you know, and he said, you know, a lot of times we would, with music like this, you would be sampling something else. So, like, what should we be sampling? If you could answer that, that would help me. And I was like, well, what if we sampled the Ballad of Joe Hills? Like, what if the first line is, who's the guy who conquers death? And we kind of, you know, use that kind of throughout there. And that gave him the starting point to go, okay, well, what if we also use the other two old school theme songs, the Bring on the Creepers and the Heading Down to Somewhere? And so, yeah. I'm reading the chat, don't worry. I don't need to answer, are you reading the chat urgently every time someone asks. You know, it's not the highest priority question. But yeah, my brother did a great job with that song. Very, very happy with how it turned out. Dang it. Each time I misplace one of these, I gotta wait to... it's annoying. Oh well. Is this the best use of my time? Absolutely not. But Devin Crotty says, I really like the intro to Zoom thing. Yeah, thanks. That took a lot of effort in Replay Mod to actually get to work right. So, yeah, that was not a trivial thing. But I'm really happy with how it turned out at the end. Okay. Yeah, my brother also did the HHH theme, which you'll get to hear on Monday. Pietro Maximoff says, my dad is so happy you're back in Minecraft, and so am I. Can't wait for the rest of your videos. Thank you. Okay. How do I get 117 replay mod? Oh, I am a patron of the people who are making it, and they release early test versions to people who pay them. It's a very good system because their work is awesome and they deserve to be paid, so I am happy to do that. Okay. Oh, it's just so nice to be playing Minecraft again. Like, I spent a lot of this week, like, I probably spent about 5 or 6 hours in game for episode 1, but I spent way more time just editing and working on the song and other behind the scenes stuff. And so being able to come in here and just place some blocks is just nice. I'm just happy. This is nice. I'm enjoying myself. Okay. Yeah. So maybe I'll leave this open to some degree. So I think we got all the tuff out of here. Is there anything else back around here that I should be aware of? I don't know if this stuff, like, goes in veins or anything. This looks like just garbage diorite. Yeah, redstone's nice, though. Okay. So we came down here to get a little bit of iron. Oh, whoa! But there we go. Finding diamonds. That'll... ludicrously fortunate. Leave a sign for Cleo saying, haha. I really just wanted to check if there was any other tough here. But it doesn't seem like it. I have been ludicrously lucky with diamond mining this season. Some people have complained like, oh, I've found almost no diamonds. I've done barely any mining. And both times just where I was going, just here's some diamonds. It's like, okay. Okay. I'll take it. So we're going to need that. Yeah, the replay mod peeps have a Patreon. You can find it via their website, which you can Google. I don't know the URL off the top of my head, and I don't want to give the wrong one because that's unhelpful. Night Night Tango. Sweet Dreams. Tango Tech. Well, let's go ahead and get those. Let's toss some cobble back up here just to fill this in so we don't have mobs spawning. Whoops. Did we run out of the deep slate already? Dang it. It's so slow to cook. This is more than 5 blocks apart. Hold on. What happened here? Did I knock one of the off when I was working? Okay. Okay, so anyway, if Cleo comes back down here, this will feel like it's been opened up a bit, which is nice. We can extend this a bit as well here. Okay, apparently there's a separate chamber up there. Man, I don't even know what to do with these diamonds. I did not have a plan for finding diamonds. I was like, just let me find some iron. Okay, so we want to put deep slate in there. At least. As well as like back here. Okay. Yeah, I might need another pickaxe soon anyway. I think getting an enchanting stand set up would be really helpful at this point. Zombie Mason's head. Oh, sorry, Mason. I didn't realize you died. Okay. You know what? We're just going to clear this out. Let's just go. We're going to swap out Cleo's fuel with ours. And we can actually go start figuring out good gear. We don't have an enchanting table yet. Even just getting some low-level enchants would really help. And I know some of the other hermits have enchanting tables, so that would be good too. Okay, but we got the gravel we wanted. We got the iron we wanted. I no longer remember what the iron was even for. Maybe replacement shears? But let's go put some of this stuff in storage. Okay, we can put some of these baked potatoes in here. Okay, how much of this stuff can we consolidate? Anything? Anything at all? Okay, egg, you're gone. Okay. Wow. Okay, so there is wheat here we can use when we go. I came back here partially because I wanted to get wheat for when we talk to the sheep. So that's a small victory. We want to go ahead and make blocks of redstone to store redstone in. I don't know if there's a composter yet here. Oh, there is. Let's go ahead and maybe compost a bunch of this. And ta-da! So now we have some bone meal too. That'll come in handy. Okay. Yeah, we'll sort our storage system. Whoops, I meant to leave, I guess, at least a few of those there. But okay, so let's put half of our coal in here, half of our coal in here, and then we're gonna take the cobbled deep slate, and I guess we'll just split it up. Why not? Okay. Yep. We do have more chests, that's right, but I don't necessarily want to use them yet. Anything else we can consolidate down? No. Okay. Sunlight is passable. Let's see, how are we doing on beeswax? This one looks like it's got some... Okay. Yeah. So the thing is, if I'm going to use somebody else's enchanter, I probably want to do it when they're online. You know what? I shouldn't probably be carrying all these diamonds around while I'm running off to go for sheep. Oh, interesting. We have way more seeds than I even realized. Let's free up some more inventory space real quick. Who's online right now? Etho, Wells Knight, Good Times with Scar, previously was Cub Fan at some point. Okay. So, that's enough bone meal for now. Consolidate that. Okay. So we're just going to let all this stuff cook over here. As is. We're going to take the wool and the shears and be on our way. Sun's getting low, but it's not low enough to really be... It's probably fine. Have I ever had an official base? Yeah, some seasons. Last season I had a base, didn't I? I feel like I did. Yeah, I had a base last season called the Strait of Gibraltar. And in season 5, I built Castle Ravenloft. Etho is online with 30. That's a good point. Brr. The thing is, though, I'm going to get more levels. I'm only at level 21 right now. So I kind of don't want to go bother somebody with a level 30 enchanter if I'm level 21, right? Like, that's... Okay, where... Somewhere over... It was, like, around the water, wasn't it? It was across that water there, I think, was where the sheep were. I probably do still have duplicate tulip barrels. I'll deal with that later. That's not a high priority fix. I'm just trying to get things far enough along that I can come in strong and record some tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, this is where the sheep were. Somewhere over here. Yeah, there's one now. Okay, where are the other sheep, though, is the question. there another sheep back there? That's a chicken. Oh, come on, where are the sheep? Okay. Wait, are all the sheep just barely too far away from each other to breed? Maybe they'll stumble across each other. You know, that's fine. That's more natural anyway. There's another one. By yourself, apparently. But if another sheep does happen by that I've also enchanted, it will... Not enchanted. Okay. I can tell my brain is starting to get tired. Okay. Oh, wait. Here's two sheep. Here's two sheep that are close together. You and you are now close enough together. Please fall in love. No. No, you're not going to do that. Okay. What about you and you? Are you close together enough? Hey, it worked. Okay. So now all we need to do is make a crafting table and then make a bed. I hate wasting this wool on a bed immediately, but I'm guessing nobody else is anywhere near a bed. Nobody else is anywhere near a bed. Blurg. Part of me is just like, I just want to log off. I don't want to waste this wool. It is getting super dark, Etho. You online? Near a bed? Probably should have just kept running. Why don't I get an elytra? Because the season just started. We're recording episode 2. It's early game. Thank you, Etho. Assuming I don't die before then. Lose 22 levels at a point where it still matters. Oh, there's a zombie. Thanks, Etho. You're the best. Okay, let's just kind of avoid our build right now because there's creepers everywhere. Creepers everywhere. Okay. That skeleton, though, is about to drop some bones, which I would like to get. Bones, please. Thank you. Okay. So we got the bones. We got some wool. Now, every 2 wool we can turn into 3 carpet. So that means we can make 27 carpet. Which seems like enough. Oh, dang it, there were sheep over here, too. Don't fall in the pit. Well, that's actually helpful. I don't know why I'm complaining. Okay. Oh, there's sheep there, too. Sheep adventuring. Yeah, my wool farms are free range. Ooh, open lava pool. Fancy. Yeah, until we light up the entire continent, there will probably be some creepers. I know. Y'all are tired of creepers, but they're part of the video game. Okay, 30 is good. That's 45 should be enough carpet, actually. I'm just worried about walking over there because that's where the creepers were. Okay. So, let's go ahead and head back. They're hopefully despawned by now. As I walk right into a creeper, right? Okay, where's the portal? Should be over there. I think the creeper's despawned. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay. Awesome. So, yeah, here's what I'm thinking. I don't see any creepers. I want to be sure before I stand still. Let's make sure we set our spawn, though, real quick. So, we can go ahead and store some of our valuables in here for right now. I don't know. We'll work out what we need later. Okay. Yeah, my brain is empty. I think it is time to get ready to wrap up the stream. Thank you to everybody who showed up tonight. Thank you to everybody who watched the first video of the season. I worked hard on that. My brother worked hard on it. All the other hermits who showed up, they worked hard on it too. It was so fun to be able to share, hanging out with our two newest hermit additions, Gem and Pearl. So let's see. Let's see. It looks like categories, pinball. Anybody I know streaming? Yeah, we're streaming a little late tonight, and it's a holiday, so let's see. Streaming. Let's scroll down. Oh, dang it, this bot is back. Okay. Okay, well, let's see. I'm too tired to make basic decisions at this point. Why am I clicking? I'm not clicking on the things I mean to click on. That's a great sign. Okay. Well, it looks like Lucklin FTW is playing No Man's Sky. I actually played No Man's Sky with Asuma a while ago, and he actually invited me to play with him again in the near future, sometime, I think later toward the end of this month. I need to, maybe in July. I don't know. It's soon, though. So if you're interested in seeing me play No Man's Sky, you can learn the basics by watching Lucklin. Hey, Lapis, glad you're here. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Wow, we have a lot more viewers than I was expecting. Cool. So thanks to all 380 of you who showed up on Twitch tonight to play some HermitCraft. I'm going to get some rest so I can stream more tomorrow. Thanks again to everybody who tipped and everybody who shared the stream, promoted it in any way, told your friends. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. And don't forget to say howdy, y'all. Joe Hills right here.